this is like fun with other, running friends. So I'm like, I'm going to do it because I knew it would put me in a good mood.
You are my BRF.
What's happening, Eric?
There for your victory lap.
Yeah.
Oh!
How did that happen?
How did you do that?
And all of a sudden I go to zip it up and I'm like, why is the zipper in the front right now? 0 out of 10 on the recommendation scale.
I am literally crying from laughter and from so much love. Oh my God.
It's like I see off for your cornhole.
And he just smashed Arnie like that and said, you stay out of this, Arnie. And I thought,
But I don't run to stay sober. I get to run because I am.
And there she was, a halo over her head.
No, it's not very true. Okay.
And he steps to the side and just gestures. Here's the Tinkle Pot. I don't need to tinkle.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 197 of the On the Runs podcast. After an epic fall, winter has arrived in the Northeast and the demented Santa is back, baby. Tara went running in North Carolina. Erica went running with some pod fam, and no one thought to invite me, but that's okay because we have an awesome episode for you today as we're circling back to the Tinkle Pot and running around the world. But before we get to our amazing guests and dreaming about one day running in the Great World Race, I must say hello to my kick-ass rock star of a co-host, 6-star Erica. What's up?
There's a lot to dig into there. I mean,
Yes.
I ran with the penguins. They are pod fam, but also the penguins.
Am I not
Ultra
a penguin?
Ultra penguins. We ran with the
Oh.
ultra penguins. You
Oh,
got to get on
so
the ultra team if you want to.
I can't be included. Oh, wow. When I
You also-
saw that
you
on
also-
Strava,
You also have to be free on a Saturday.
I went running on
What?
Saturday.
You're never
Where was
free
my
on Saturdays.
invite?
Well, if I would have known.
There was not even a text or something. Hey, what are you doing? We're going running
Well-
with some cool people. Jay Parent was there. Like,
Yeah,
Sheila was there.
I have to introduce you to our new penguin Hester because it was at her house and it was her idea. So next time if we do it at my house, I'll invite you.
Nobody ever. The only person who asked me, the only two who really asked me consistently enough to go running is Jen and Sammy, the mathletes.
Are you saying they're cooler than me?
Well, right
They're
now,
cooler than me.
they are above you.
I'm sorry we missed out on this opportunity to invite you.
I know.
You would have killed it. It was hilly.
Yeah. I know when
Kansas
it's
Town is
like
hilly.
when you run with Rachel and you go to Boston. I know that's your thing. Like you don't like Rachel invites you to go running, and I'm not going to be like, "Where was my invite?" Right? But like I saw Jay on there. I'm like, "What the fuck, over? Where is my call?"
So blame him, not me.
And then Tara goes to North Carolina. I knew this was happening, but she wasn't like, Eric, you used to live there. You know your way around town. Do you want to come to North Carolina? Not only that, she's then meeting my friends in North Carolina for beers.
I saw that. She met Ryan Painter.
Yes. How cool.
That's
I wonder,
that's a fun
she never
encounter.
mentioned it, but I wonder if she actually went to the Whitewater Center. What's cool about that Charlotte
I don't know.
Marathon
Yeah.
is I saw a lot of friends on Facebook who lived down there who did their first like half marathon or something. And I'm
Oh,
like,
cool.
that's so cool. So, and I guess the Spartan race was around the same time because Ryan did that and they got a picture together with the medals. So I was like, that's cool. And then
Well, I
it
didn't
came
know-
across to your run with just down the road.
You had some FOMO, you guys.
And I'm like, where is my invite?
I didn't
and
even know
then-
Tara was going to Charlotte until last weekend at the
But
live
I wasn't
show.
even mad at her originally for going to Charlotte. I was like, that's cool. And then you got me mad at her because I was like, well, you didn't invite me to run. And now I'm mad at Tara for not inviting me to North
All
Carolina.
right.
Like,
Here's how it's
No one
going to
wants
work
to
from
invite
now
me.
on. You ready? You ready for this? You're going to tell us, hey, guys, I am free this weekend. And all of the invites will come flowing in because I always have to run on the weekend. So you tell me when you're free and we'll make it happen. I will drive up to Manchester. So just say when you're
wow.
free.
wow, you're going
I
to
mean
spend gas
business.
to come up here?
I mean business. I'm telling you. I don't love running alone.
Are you going to run up McIntyre with me?
I'll try it.
All
I
right.
ran freaking 10 miles around Francistown and that sucked.
Yeah.
So I can do McIntyre, sure.
Well, I went on
Worth
my
a shot.
first run since New York City. And
How'd it go?
I ran up McIntyre twice.
You just love the hills, man. So wait, what were you doing on a regular training day? How many times would you run up it? Was this just like a fun casual, like I'm gonna
One, unless it was like I had a hill workout.
Okay.
I would always try to, like, if I had a 7-mile run or a 9-mile, whatever, I would try to time my last 2-3 miles there,
Mhm.
because from the top to my house is 2 miles. So I'm like, all right,
Oh,
how can
okay.
I map this out where I finish on McIntyre and then I run down back home?
I see.
But I had this window of opportunity, about a 2.5-hour time gap, and I was like, I'm just gonna go on a easy, fun 5-mile run, easy up the hill. I got up to the hill, and I'm looking down the ski slopes now,
Mhm.
and all these ski mountains will have like a four-wheeler type road, so they can get like the side by sides or even a pickup truck or a Jeep up and down the mountain when they're servicing things. Like, and they got to
Yes.
go up. Instead of carrying it, they drive it up.
Yeah.
So they got this road, and you could tell, like, it's always washed out in the spring, where you could tell they did a little road maintenance, and it was flat. It's gravel
Oh.
though. I'm like, I'm gonna run down. So I run down it. Now I'm running down the slope here, and I'm at the base of the mountain, and I turn around to come back up. It was hard because this is the same climb but much steeper.
Oh.
And I
That
don't know what I
doesn't
did, but I did something to my toe. I did
Oh,
something to my big
no.
toe, and you know how, like, you're taking a step and then this never happened, like, I never felt it till today. This is 2 days later.
Okay.
Like, for some reason, you know how you sleep funny on your neck and your neck hurts the next day? Like, that's my toe right now,
It's
but when
getting
I
old.
take a walk and when your foot is, like, now
You
the end
flex
of the
it?
step on the toe,
Yeah.
it hurts
Oh
so
no.
bad.
Oh, no.
It'll
Well,
be
take
fine
some
tomorrow.
take some time to rest it, ice it, maybe, I don't know. A nurse can
Ice would
chime
work.
in.
It'll be fine tomorrow. I'm telling you, like, it'll be fine tomorrow. It's just one of those
Well,
weird
that's
things.
funny, like, when I broke my toe over the summer, I I did the same thing, like, I couldn't do this motion because that would hurt my toe,
Mhm.
but I actually could run. So, I was like, "Alright, I
The
think I'm
opposite
good."
of me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
opposite of you. So, you
'Cause mine's
can't
like
do
when that
the
toe's, like, flexing.
hyperflexion or what I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
I'm making shit
I
up.
don't know what it is
But,
either.
damn, dude, that sucks.
Well, it's alright, but I had oh my god, it was a beautiful day, but at the same time, you know how excited I am to go skiing. Today when you're listening, I'm going to pick up my new skis because 'cause they're getting the bindings
Mm,
mounted, and
nice.
I might go skiing on Thursday.
Where are you gonna go, Jay Peak?
Well, Jay
Jay's got a
Peak has 4
lot of
feet of
snow.
fresh snow they got
I
over the
saw
weekend.
that.
It's
Yeah.
actually kinda dangerous up there. They're posting, like, "Please don't come here or hike right now," because there's, like,
Oh, to hike.
well, the J Peak's not open. They open up this weekend, but
They
people
have
are
all that
hiking
snow
it and
and they're not
skiing
open.
down. And they're saying it's actually
Oh.
dangerous because there's, like, equipment there under the snow and you could get really hurt. But, like,
Oh, shit.
Killington's open, Sunday River, Bretton Woods.
Okay.
I'm like, I
Holy
might
shit.
go on Thursday or something. I really wanna
Treat
go. I
yourself.
really
Treat
wanna go.
yourself.
Yeah, treat myself.
Damn,
So,
that's cool.
skiing's so close. And then I gotta kinda be quiet about this, but the Bruins are freaking rolling, and I say I gotta be quiet because last time I was talking so highly about them, we went on, like, a 6, 7-game losing streak. It was awful.
Just
And
keep
everyone
it
was
on
like,
the
"Eric, you
DL.
jinxed it." But
Uh.
that's my life in the last couple of weeks. You know, I feel like we haven't done the Tros in forever because the last 2
We
Tros were
haven't.
we did a live show.
Yup.
New York happened. We caught up about that. Like, we haven't
Yup.
had a guest segment episode.
Well, we had
like,
your sister on,
yeah,
but
that
I
was
mean,
a
that
New York
was
recap.
I get what you mean. It has been a while, and we haven't had a chance to really chat or anything.
Right.
So, but man,
We only
let me
got,
just
like,
tell you,
2 more times to do this until we're done for the year, too.
holy shit, yeah, I haven't had much going on. Like ever since the Boston half and driving up to see you in Manchester, like my I've been boring. I like being boring too.
Well, I don't think you're that bored because you're going running with friends and you're not inviting me. But, you know, I digress.
Yeah.
But you know what else was wicked cool, though? We did get to do something amazing last week because our guest today we recorded with in person last week. And this was a cool experience for us, right?
Oh my God, it was so cool. I am flattered beyond belief that somebody actually flew here to New Hampshire to talk to us. I mean,
Yes.
given it was on the way to a
Insane.
bigger thing, but that's still super awesome. That
was-
doesn't happen. That
It was
doesn't
a
happen.
big detour. Like,
Yeah.
he's in Dallas. He could have gone straight from Dallas to Cape Town, but we have Tariq
Mhm.
Amassyali on the podcast. And this is awesome because he came here. We've been talking, trying to figure out how we're going to do this in person. Like, we'll get into the story of how we're meeting at this place, his hotel and everything after. because it was that fun. It was that incredible. And
Oh,
it was
yeah.
like just figuring it out as we go. And we didn't even know where we were going to record 5 minutes before we did record it, essentially. But this was awesome because this is Tarek from the Great World Race. You remember last year he did this race. He befriended Justin, Bex, Ashley, everyone that we love so much. And this one, like, it kind of just came up on us really fast. We knew it was happening, but it just happened so quickly. And they're already 4 races into it right now. They got 3 to go.
So crazy. He's almost done. So I hope you guys are paying attention this year to the Great World Race. I mean, it's as awesome as it was last year. I mean, it's kind of a little bit crazier if you think about it with
We should
they
talk
had to
about
pivot
that after
Yeah.
because some
Okay,
things
all
have
right,
happened.
I'll save it.
There's been some changes.
Yes.
There's sad news. Ben's no longer there. I miss Ben. Ben was amazing. But at the same time, like, they had a huge curveball and they didn't even start in Antarctica because the weather was that bad. So it actually
Pivot.
right. It was actually too warm in Antarctica to start there.
That really is a curveball.
So let's get to Tarek. You can hear from him. You can hear why he's running in a suit. And then we'll talk about it on the outro and give you our thoughts of the race so far. What do you think?
Sounds good to me. Let's go.
All right, guys, enjoy Tariq Amassyali on the On the Runs podcast, and we'll see you on the other side. Our next guest on the pod is a global athlete who is going to tackle the Great World Race for his second year in a row in just a few days. Last year, he entered the challenge before never running a marathon and created the incredible photo of the Tinkle Pot. He loves to prove that pain is temporary, but bragging rights are forever. And when he's not chasing finish line, he's a devoted dad to an amazing toddler. Needless to say, we are wicked excited to have Tariq Amassyali on the On the Runs podcast. What's up?
What's up? What's up?
See, he already did it wrong. It's Tarek.
Tariq Amassyali. I knew I'd get one right and one wrong. And I blame Justin for that. Justin, yeah,
It's a
I
New
blame
Hampshire
Justin.
thing. It's a New
I'll
Hampshire
correct him every time. But
Anyways, how are you? Thank you for the accommodations. This is so cool.
thing. Yeah, absolutely. My pleasure. It's thank Marriott.
Right.
They're
Marriott Bonvoy.
they're
No
amazing,
free ads, no
amazing,
free ads.
amazing hosts.
Yes. We are
Very
in, so to paint a picture, we're in this beautiful conference room. We have this beautiful table. We're in Salem, New Hampshire at the Tuscan Village Marriott. This is the Artisan.
That is correct.
Yeah, this is, so little history. I didn't know about this hotel yet. This is all brand new. Growing up in New Hampshire, we're sitting on what used to be a horse track.
No kidding.
Yeah. And
This is like we're breeding champions.
Yes, yes. I mean, we're talking the 1920s, the Roaring Twenties, and all that. And like my grandparents, I remember, would tell me about this, and they would always go to horse racing. In the last few years, this place was open. Jay Perrin and I would come here and watch MMA fighting.
oh no,
Yeah.
I had no idea. I've lived here my whole life, and I had no idea that this is across a couple of highways from where I live. So
Right.
I'm learning stuff today too. This is interesting.
Oh, this is a cool place to see what they've done. They've built it up apartments, shops. It was all decorated for Christmas and everything.
I'm sad you had to move some of the Christmas decorations. They're very sparkly and pretty.
Yeah.
Go
That's my
shopping
jam.
after this.
I'm
Don't
down.
tempt me,
I'm
don't
down.
tempt
I mean, it is Christmas time. It was beautiful coming in, and I've never been to this spot. In fact, like I said, this is all very new, very new. I only
My
see
first
it
time.
on, yeah.
Beautiful town. Beautiful town.
It's not your first time to New Hampshire, though. I think you love coming to the state to go hiking.
Yeah. I those of you who know, Justin Spencer and Ryan from Recycle Percussions invited me out to join Ryan's adventure of the white 48.
So there's 48 4,000 footers in the state, and a lot of people spend a lifetime trying to,
Years and years.
right, capture everyone. And Ryan was trying to do it in 7 days. I think he completed it in 10.
Yep, just a little over 10 days. I believe.
Mind blowing.
Yeah.
My legs hurt just
never
hearing
hiked
about
a
it.
4,000 footer before.
He never hiked. Period.
Yeah. Yeah. Crazy.
I mean, he's in shape.
right.
Right, but hiking's like a whole nother animal.
Yeah.
And then the New Hampshire mountains, they're on a whole nother level. Like, don't let 4,000 feet fool you.
Right.
Like comparing them to Colorado mountains are like 14ers.
Mm-hmm.
But you're starting at 8,000, 10,000, 12,000
Right.
feet. So the elevation gain is pretty much the same, but the terrain
Yeah.
in New Hampshire,
So you hiked Whitney
I did hike Mount Whitney in California up, down in a day.
up, down in a day. So that's a massive mountain, but it's more, traversing tracks, right?
Yeah, there's
And-
there's an area where there's 99 switchbacks.
99 switchbacks. Oh my God.
99 switchbacks, a beer on the wall.
That's pretty much all we did.
Yeah. So different than here, because here was like massive boulders.
Yep.
Where'd these come from? You're taking each step is like 3 stairs. So
Okay.
it's just massive. You've never really done any hiking here.
I have done 2 of the 48 mountains, and this was before I really got into running, so I think I might do a little bit better if I tried it these days. But it was not my jam. I did Mount Kerrigan, which is like 10-mile round trip, and I was like grumbling the whole way. Like I didn't have hiking poles. I was just.
It's definitely a different muscle group.
Yep,
Yeah.
and I found that out the hard way.
Yeah.
I did.
I was in the middle of training for the New York City Marathon this year, and I tried to do, I called it DNF on the Prezi. We did Madison and Adams, and we circled back. And after that, I thought I was in great shape marathon training, but I was not in hiking shape, and my body was destroyed for about 48 hours after that.
Oh, I believe it.
Yeah.
I believe it. It was tough. It
yeah.
was tough. We finished. I finished. Justin and I both finished on Mount Washington, and that was it. We got to the top. I said, if I don't see another fucking mountain, I'm
For
gonna be
real.
just fine.
How do you get down? You take the van, you take the train?
No, we had Justin's people come pick us up.
Oh.
Smart. You guys did it the right way. That's how I would want to do it.
Mount Washington is one of my favorite places on earth. I've hiked it in the winter. I've hiked it in the summer. I've skied down it. I've run up the mountain now. I've done over 10 adaptive hikes up that auto road where we pull an adaptive athlete in a fancy wheelchair, one-wheeled wheelchair, to raise money for adaptive sports. It's one of my favorite things to do. 24-hour mountain bike races, all in that area. That's one of my favorite spots.
Oh, is that your Great Glen? Is that what it's called?
The base of Mount Washington, where the auto road is, that Justin's people took you down,
That's
is
cool.
the Great Glen Trails. I've snowshoed there, cross-country ski, running, and mountain biking. I love that area, going up there, camping all the time. So you got to see one of my favorite places in the world.
It's beautiful there.
Yeah.
It's most if anyone who's listening to this, if you haven't been, you have to go check out the White Mountains of the 48. I mean, check out some of them. At least Mount Washington.
Right.
You can take the train up or just drive up to the top.
Or
Absolutely
you could be
stunning.
like Amber Ferreira and try to race the cog up. There are people who will actually run and try to beat that train.
Yeah,
up.
that's next level.
I think you
It's
get
not
an
me.
hour. I forget the head start, but I think you need to you run up
would
the
need,
cog
like,
trail.
an
of
entire
course.
morning,
If the
like-
train catches you, you lose.
You lose.
Yeah. So it's a great. New Hampshire's a great spot. I'm glad you came here
cool
because
stuff.
you are from. Okay, let's figure this out. A little bit about you. Where are you from? I think you're based in Texas, but are you actually from? Is it Egypt?
So mom's from Egypt.
Okay.
Dad is half Syrian, half Turkish.
Wow.
So they migrated the United States 1980, had me in 81. So those of you who can do some math, you can figure out how old I am. December 10th, by the way, if you're just if you're feeling kind enough
Big
to send
birthday
birthday's
coming up.
coming
drop me a line.
We'll send you a card.
Yeah, so they moved to Dallas, and so that's where I spent my life growing up. And then I left Dallas. Gosh, it's been probably close to 14 years ago. Went to San Diego for a decade. Went to Manhattan. Did the Florida thing for a year, and then Colorado for the last 3 years. And then I moved back to Dallas probably like 8 weeks ago.
Oh, wow. So
wow.
that's a really, really recent
It's been
move.
busy.
You've been
Okay.
all around, and I think when we first chatted, the first time, our first official meeting, we'll call it, you were in Hawaii.
Yes.
Of all places.
And about
too.
2 hours after that meeting, and this picturesque backdrop in the chat, you're having breakfast. It's like dark here or something. I'm eating dinner, and about 2 hours later, Erica goes, "Have you checked in on him because there's a tsunami?" Were you around that at all, or what was that like?
Yeah, so my daughter and I take this annual summer trip to Hawaii. It's like our thing that we do. So we're there, we're hanging out, and we're actually getting massages. It's
Oh.
right?
Sounds very nice.
We're getting massages, and the alarms are going off, and I can hear her in the other room. She's like, "Dad." And
What's
I'm like,
happening? Oh, no.
Don't sweat it. Like, we're good, right? While you're getting your back rubbed.
Yeah.
And so we go outside, and sure enough, like, people are clearing the streets, and the sky has this like weird, gloomy, like gray look to it. And I'm like, all right, well, let's look this up. And sure enough, there's a tsunami on the way because of the earthquake that happened, I think, near Russia at the time. And so I look over at her, and we have a scheduled hair appointment for her. And I'm like, Lex,
Might have to postpone.
we might need to postpone this. And she ponders for a moment, and she says, Dad, I don't think it's going to hit us. I think it doesn't make sense. We are like southeast we're facing southeast. She's
What
like,
island were you on?
we're in Waikiki on Oahu.
Okay.
And she's like, it's not going to hit us. And I'm thinking, like, how is this little 14-year-old going to outsmart me right now and tell me, I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. We're just going to, we're going to roll with it. And she's like, all right, let's go.
Okay.
So we go get her hair done. She gets a balayage that's like a hair. Yeah,
Beautiful.
Yep.
Beautiful.
And we're on the 10th floor, and the city's clearing out. You know, it takes an hour to move a mile. Everyone's trying to get out of the city. And we hung out till 11 o'clock at night getting your hair done. And nothing ever showed up. I was like, holy smokes.
She was right.
Wow. Well,
Way
good.
to go, Lex.
Good.
Yeah. I mean, hit other parts of the mountain, other parts of the island.
Still a very scary experience. Like just hearing the alarms, I'd be like, "Oh no, what's going on?" And
I was proud of her. It was a cool, proud dad moment for her to take an intense situation and then just
rein in
hone
the panic, right? Ooh.
Right.
I'm not the one who would do that. I'd be like, "Okay, what's happening?" And then try to calm down a little bit. But I panic first, calm down later.
It's impressive, dad of one, right?
That's it.
And dad of 3 here, but a daughter who's maybe only 5 years younger than Lex there. And I'm so impressed with how smart they are. And I'm like, was I this smart at 9 or at 14? And just the everything they've learned so far in life. It's really fun to watch as a dad of your kids growing up and just outsmarting us sometimes. It's insane. Or just they know when we're bullshitting them too, When my parents would bullshit me and I'd be like, honestly believe it. I'd be like, all right, yeah, that's got to be true. But no, their kids are so smart these days and so resilient at the same time. And that's awesome to hear that Lex was so patient. Maybe she just really wanted to get her hair done. What was it called?
A balayage.
A balayage. Yeah. I wouldn't know. I do have the best hair, though, of the 3 of us. So, we were instantly, talking about it, and we're like, let's check in, and hopefully all was good. And I'm like, I think it's good. And now we're here today in Salem in person. This is amazing. I love how we manifested this. So let's get to know about you a little bit before we get into Great Road Race, before we get into what you have in a few days, because right now when you're listening, the Great Road Race is about to start. But let's get to learn a little bit about Tarek.
Yep. Oh, nice job, by the way.
Thank you.
See?
I thought about it, too.
Yeah, so 44 December. Those of you who didn't pick it up
You
earlier.
look beautiful.
Thank
You
you.
look
December 10th, by the way.
December 10th. So I run a business called Tower Patrol Robotic Security. We take really smart cameras and put them on apparatuses that are mobile and that can be placed anywhere.
Oh, that's cool.
We build digital fence lines and loitering times, and just think of anything that, this might sound bad, but anything that a human or security guard can do from a reporting standpoint, we automate that with cameras, and obviously AI is like a big thing right now. So that's the business. It's hot. It's the thing in the security world, and so we're extremely busy. We have some amazing clients, some of the top businesses in the world we do business with, and so it just keeps the demand is there.
Yeah. It also likes to yell at me.
It likes to yell at you?
I run by one outside work.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, it's about 2-3 businesses down the street. And I don't remember, I told you about this on our call, but there is this white trailer with, obviously, it's got everything you described, and it even has solar panels. And when I'm running on the same side of the street that it's on, it starts to yell at me and go, please leave the property, please leave, you are on camera.
Oh, no way.
And I, might have to recalibrate that one, but it keeps yelling at me when I run by on that one street outside work. I work in a similar field where we make fancy cameras, not on trailers, but that go on like airplanes and helicopters and stuff. So it's a cool world that you work in, and it's mobile. So you can have this and you can take it around to, just let's talk New Hampshire. UNH could buy one and they could bring it to their football stadium, and then they could bring it to their hockey arena and have it in general areas. So it's really neat how doing all my researching about this, and I'm like, yeah, that's the one that yells at me.
Yeah. So it's called a talk down.
Talk down.
Yeah, the technical is a talk down. But yes, no, that's the business, and we're growing. Always looking for great talent. We found Angie Garcia the last time I came to New Hampshire. The last time I was with Justin in Atlanta for his airport.
Oh, that's right.
When he got arrested.
I was with him. Yeah,
Yes.
I landed, and I was like, he was doing a live stream, and the next thing you know, we're surrounded by
arrested for that?
a bunch of cops. Yeah.
Well,
Oh, no.
Well, we'll call it questioned and maybe taken into a room.
Detained.
But detained, yes. But, they were very, very... He was very cool about it, and they were very cool, and he just had to figure out the right way to go about the next, 17
That's a
days
good
in the
opportunity
airport.
to not panic first.
Right, right.
Just stay calm.
He was like, "What the heck, Tarek?" He's like, "You just showed up, and then all of a sudden the cops are here." I'm like, "Listen, I got
have
nothing
nothing to do with it."
do with you and the cops. We were supposed to run a marathon that day.
He did wind up
right.
doing
He
that
ended
still.
up doing the marathon. Yeah, he
but
ended up
did
doing
he
the
have to
marathon.
postpone by too much?
Well, the cops kind of like suck the energy out of us.
Oh.
Right.
And it builds a lot of anxiety. I mean, we were just surrounded by all these undercover and uniformed officers.
Yes.
And can you just imagine, like, okay, what?
I'm not going to go
am I
run
gonna
a
get kicked out of
marathon
the
around
airport? Am I
that.
never going to fly on a plane again?
Oh,
like,
no,
what's
you don't want to
happening?
get, like, blacklisted or anything.
Like, I really like my
Absolutely
Delta
not.
1. Like, come on, man.
I mean, I fly a ton, like
Yeah.
a lot. I think this might have been my 133rd flight this year.
Wow.
Impressive. I'm at like 8 or 9 right now.
I'm at, like, 2. I don't fly much at all.
It's quite a bit.
Oh,
yeah.
man.
So you were going to run the marathon with him. He ended up running a couple days later with Hillary
Yep.
and the barbershop guy.
barber, yeah.
I
How
don't remember.
cool.
Believe that? Like,
Yeah.
he was like, just like, hey, do you
I'll
want to run a
jump in,
marathon?
Now, I don't know if you were watching the live stream, but he called me out, and we've talked a couple times. So Justin and Ryan live a mile down the road from me. And so when my wife got out of work and got home right around midnight, I jumped out of the house, and I ran a mile to the local high school where Ryan was running a marathon around the track.
Oh, my
And I
gosh.
ran a half a marathon from like it was 3 hours, from 1 to 3, because Ryan did a lot of walking. He had no fuel. And I ran with him and Quinn while Justin was running in the airport with Hillary and the guy from the barbershop.
Wow.
Yeah. So that was a lot
Didn't
of
you
fun.
also run with Clint Sweat? And
Yes, and
was
Erica.
there? Was
yeah,
there
they
too?
were there for part of it. They left us shortly after I
Still
arrived.
really, that's such a small world.
Yeah.
Like, that's
when
it's
I
bringing everybody
arrived,
together.
I mentioned like how I walked out the door at 12:30, and they're like, "It's 12:30 in the morning," and they left. Like, we got to go
Okay,
home.
bye.
Your
Yeah.
wife's got to be awesome to let you walk out of the house at 12:30 in the morning to go run a half
At the
marathon.
moment, she didn't even know because she came in and she just went straight to bed. I don't think she was feeling well, and I was like, "So Justin's running a marathon right now. Are you already asleep?" Yeah, sure, sleeping. Let's go. Yeah, the next
I'll
day.
be back before she wakes up.
Yeah, exactly. The next day she goes, "You did what?" So
They called me out. I had to go.
yeah.
Like, yeah, you can't say no to that.
yeah, you
Dude,
can't.
your sips must have been like amazing that day.
It
I was
started
at, like,
early.
I woke up at like 20,000.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun. That was a lot of fun. Glad I did it. Those are the moments in life that like sometimes it's like you feel really happy you did it after. So
It's
I
an
was happy with
experience.
it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah, and I felt like I knew Justin from doing this a few times, and at the time I don't think I was at his gym yet working out, but that got me really to know Quinn and Ryan at the moment. So
They're
that kind of
awesome.
because then I think I've been to his gym about 5 times since, and then the summertime they relocate up north to the lake. And, life is busy with kids. But now that I just finished the marathon, I hope to make my way back because I don't know if you've done a Justin workout before,
No.
but he kicks your ass.
He tells us every time. He's like, oh,
For some
my
reason, I love
God.
it. For some reason, I just love it.
Really?
I used to do those kind of
Well, it's
workouts
a
in my
quality
20s, and it was the best. Me and my buddy Jay Parent, we would do CrossFit all the time. Best shape of my life. And then I felt like I could just go run a half marathon, no problem. Like those workouts work. It takes, like everything in life, commitment.
Yep.
You do it once in a month, you're gonna be in a whole lot of pain.
It's going to kick your ass every single
Right. You
time.
do it
I mean, to be
consistently.
honest,
yeah,
yeah.
you do it consistently a couple times a week, and you can keep that up.
That's when you build the strength.
Right, you're
I
gonna love
wanna
it.
Can't
hear
see
about,
it through
like-
my sweatshirt, but no, I
It's
don't,
there.
I don't
saw
have
it. There was a little lump there.
I have a long
You're
sleeve
doing
shirt
your
under too.
Beck's strength training is what you're doing.
Oh yeah, strength for runners. Shout out Bex.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. I saw that on the IG.
Right.
Shout out.
So back to you. We're gonna go
Yeah,
off the
this is
tracks,
about
I'm
you.
sure,
Yeah,
a lot.
yeah.
But when we learned who you were last year, you never ran a marathon.
Never.
What was your activity life like before then? Were you into sports? Were you into running? Maybe just 5Ks? What were you doing to be active?
So let's go back a little bit further. So
I like
now-
that. Doodly-doo.
I need that Wayne's World.
Yeah. So grew up playing soccer.
Yes.
So sprints, short sprints. and looking back, like there was endurance then. So I would I would go play a soccer game or like a tournament over the weekend, and then I'd leave that tournament and go help my dad work.
Oh, so there was really no rest period.
no
like you
rest.
would just go.
Go.
And,
That's all I know.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then, transition to school. So I played soccer in school, football, track, and I did the 100 hurdle, 200 hurdle, and then I was on the relay team. So it was fast.
Right.
Yes.
Naturally, it was fast. But never did I think, hey, I want to go run long distance. Mm-hmm. So I'm going through a breakup, a divorce.
Oh.
So I'm going through this divorce, and one day I just decided, I think it was after Forrest Gump, I'm like, I just started running.
Right.
We like
So
that. Yep.
I went and ran, and it felt so good, and I just kept running and running. And I was like, whoa, this is amazing. This feeling, I haven't felt this good. So fast forward, I run some 5Ks. I do pretty well, and life happens. You stop running. You do different workouts.
Yeah.
And I was moving to Colorado to run. I had a business going on out there. And so I was going out there just like deal with it. And I was sitting at this bar, Central Market. There's a bar in like out in Lohi or something like that called Central Market. So I'm sitting at the bar, and I'd been there 3 days. I have no network. And I'm sitting into the bar, and there's this cutie at the other end of the bar.
Uh-huh.
And we're like, she's talking to the bartender, and they clearly know each other. And I'm like, okay, do I shoot my shot or like what happens here? Because there's something there.
I'm like invested in this. Let's go.
There's a little bit of chemistry.
Yes.
So she's looking at me, I'm looking at her. I'm like, Tarek, like you've been here 3 days. Like calm down, right?
Guys, I think I'm in love. She's the one.
She's the one. And so she comes over and she's like, can we talk? Like, what's up?
I couldn't help but notice you from
Was
across
this
the bar.
were you were there for 3 days? Were you at this bar for 3 days and you kept seeing her for 3 days, or is this day one that you've seen her?
This is the first time I've seen her. I've been in Denver 3 days.
Yeah.
I'm living at a Marriott. Like, this is like how fresh. I just made it. I'm dealing with stuff, trying to figure out where I'm going to live, etc. And there's this cutie at the end of the bar. I'm like, what am I going to do? I need a network.
I have no anything at this point.
I got nothing. Like,
Yeah.
whatever. And we're making eye contact. So she comes over and she's like, we start talking. She's like, you know what? You remind me of a friend of mine. And he just ran this race. I'm like, what's the race? He just went around the world and ran a marathon on each continent in 7 days. I said, shut up. I want to do it. I'm doing it.
So this random stranger that you just met 3 days into Denver
Yep.
planted this seed. So when was this seed planted? Was it just last year, like before you ran it, or?
Good question. It was a year and a half before the actual race.
Okay.
So it was when, let me think about this. It was,
2.5 years ago now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Math guy.
There you go. Thank
Not
you.
me.
It took me a minute.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, I'm going to do it. She's like, yeah, right. I'm like, whatever. Her name is Amber. So I'm like, Amber, I'm going to do it. Just watch.
Mm-hmm.
So we connect. We like talk, whatever. And so anyways, for those of you who are interested to know what happened to Amber, Amber has a boyfriend now. It's not me.
Aw, Amber.
And shout out Amber. Thanks for introducing me to the race. You've changed that one interaction. Changed my world. I haven't seen her since, as a matter of fact.
Oh.
To make things even like
Okay.
a little bit more interesting. So what happens? So I start training at this gym called Traverse. Shout out Traverse. They also did some hard work with me. So I start working out Traverse. No marathon experience. No long distance running experience.
How long was this in between from when you were doing your 5Ks? I know you said you took a little bit of a break. Did you just pick it up, like said, hey, I'm going to run a marathon. I'm going to run 7 of them.
Like
and just started
active-wise,
training?
what were you doing at the time you met Amber?
15-minute workouts at Traverse.
Okay, all right. So you're
like-
kind of starting from scratch again.
Yeah, I got a couple muscles, but like, that's it.
Yeah.
So, and I'm looking. This is ego talking. So I'm looking at these other runners, and then I look at myself in the mirror. I'm like, we're not that far off. Like, that's all I'm thinking. I'm like, and how bad is it? Like, it's just 26 miles.
0.2.
The 0.2 is what gets you, though.
0.2.
Yes.
Like, it can't be that bad. I was like, I already love to fly, so like I maybe have a leg up.
Right?
I think you did have a leg up over the people who don't travel much, because that is a different.
It is different.
A different,
It is different.
animal, right
Dan,
there. Yeah.
you should. I think you've interviewed Dan. Maybe Dan. Is it Robella?
No.
Ohio.
No. Hillary did.
Yes.
Hillary did.
Oh.
Yeah, he was
Dan's
impressed
awesome.
because he does all the push-ups. He does 1,000 push-ups a day. No, 111 push-ups a
Yep.
day, 1,000 crunches, and he'll do it on an airplane. And then when he lands on his airplane, no matter where he's going, and
10 miles.
he flies more than you, 15K. Yeah, 15K, 10 miles. Immediately when he lands, gets to the hotel, checks in, treadmill or maybe outside, 15K.
Wow.
He travels around the world.
Yes.
He is
Impressive.
great story behind Dan. Maybe we can get into it later.
Yeah.
But so I'm like, all right, I'm gonna start training. They tell me how much it is. I'm like, whoa, it's a little steep. And I guess it was like 8 months before the race, and I'm in Florida.
Yes.
In a meeting, and I'm like, man, I feel really weird. I feel really off. And the guys look at me, they're like, man, you look like shit, bro.
Oh no.
Like, yeah, I don't know. I'm like, I think I'm just gonna hang out in the hotel, like, and go call it a night. And this is like 2:00 in the afternoon. It's not like me.
Yes.
So I go to the hotel. It's 2:00 in the afternoon, and I feel like I have to go to the bathroom, but I can't go to the bathroom. I can't go to the bathroom. Like, I'm like, all right, whatever. Well, it'll come, right?
Right.
I'm urinating, but I'm not. There's no stool passing. Okay. And I'm just like, so that entire day passes, no bathroom breaks. The night, nothing. I'm like, something's wrong.
I'm so sad for you right now. Like, I know how much that sucks.
There's like something's wrong.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it doesn't click. Like, because you're slowly getting sick. So the next day, nothing.
Oh no.
Nothing's happening. And I'm eating, like, just eating stuff. I can't, fiber and whatever.
Yeah.
And nothing's coming out. I'm like, all right, so we go the full day. Next night, I'm not sleeping now, right? Because it's like you're just
So uncomfortable and
so
bloaty and oh no.
And just a week before, I'd run like 10 miles in Dallas, and I had taken a selfie and sent it to this girl I was seeing. And I was like looking real good, right? And I typically, those of you who know me, know that I run without a shirt on, or like I like to run without a shirt on. That's how I did most of the Great World Race last year. And I'm looking real good. And so I'm at the hotel. It's 3:00 in the morning.
Okay.
And I pass the mirror. And I'm like, whoa, who is that person? Does not even look like me.
Oh
right?
no.
Completely bloated. I'm swollen everywhere.
Oh no.
I still haven't gone to the bathroom. I'm like, all right, if I don't go to the bathroom by 6, so this is 48 hours later, then I'm going to go to the ER. Sure enough, I go to the ER, and I'm having to crawl now, right?
Oh,
I'm
no.
like that much
So much
in
pain.
They take me in, and they do a couple tests. They're like, hey, you have E. coli.
Oh. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, no.
Usually though, if you get like E. coli or something, doesn't that make you, I feel like that makes you explode. Like it's coming up both ends and just having a bad time.
Yeah, it was
but,
rough.
oh.
That wasn't what my experience was.
Oh no. Well, I don't know what's worse.
He wishes it was.
Yours sounds pretty
It was
bad. Like
it was
enough to
pretty
go to the
bad.
emergency
So
room.
they, I'm like, hey, like I am not urinating anymore. I'm not like nothing. So they cath me. They put a tube in,
Oh no.
You're hearing the stories, guys. And this is just before the race in October.
Right.
And I'm like, I got this race. What am I going to do? Sure enough, the race eventually gets canceled for whatever reason.
Oh, not the Great World Race.
It was the other one.
Okay. Oh, yes. Marathon Challenge.
Yeah.
World
Okay.
Marathon Challenge.
Oh.
Yeah.
So that race gets postponed or canceled or something.
Yep.
They push it to January. I'm thankful. I spent a week in the hospital by myself. I know nobody. I'm in
Oh no.
I'm in Florida.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, cool. we'll do the next one. Life happens. I don't think anything of the race. I hear from no one. And then just a few months before I hear about the Great World Race from David, I'm like, oh, let's do it. Let's do it. And so I pick it up. I do 150 miles worth of total training. That's it. 150 miles at 10,000 feet of elevation. Most of it.
Didn't you run more during the race?
What is it, 182, I think?
26.2 times 7.
Come on,
do the
math
math.
guy. Come on, math guy. Yeah, so
My
you trained
calculator's over
less
there.
than you
25
actually
times
wound up
7
running.
plus
Yeah.
12.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it is.
Wow.
So yeah, the total. I mean, that's the short story. There's a bunch of details I'm sparing you, but E. coli, which those of you who've had E. coli or know anything about it, it's really really bad. And I was on a floor which had people were dying on that floor. This is their last.
Oh
stint.
my God.
And I'd look over and I'd say, the doctor came in and was like, hey, do you remember talking to me yesterday? I was like, no, I don't remember. I don't know who you are. That's how bad. I was hallucinating. I was out of my mind.
Tarek, oh my God.
And I asked them, they were like, we're going to do surgery. I was like, no, we're not. There's no surgery. We cannot do surgery.
What would they be doing surgery on?
I was.
Were you impacted or
yeah.
something? Is that what it is? It's in there. It ain't
in
coming
there.
out.
Yeah, all right.
You said,
no.
I mean, on the run,
Yeah.
a little stooly.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah,
we could talk
well,
about-
I don't think I've ever talked to someone before who's had E. coli, and to the detail here, it's pretty extreme.
Did you ever figure out how you got it? Just from something you
It's
ate,
Amber.
or
It's Amber.
No, she's
Oh
in
my
Denver. He's in Florida. Man, no.
I am not going to ruin anyone's appetite, but it's probably something I ate.
Yeah,
Okay.
It's probably
Oh
something I ate.
man.
it does not sound fun.
So they wanted to do surgery. Did you have to go through with it, or
No, I negotiated my way out of surgery
Okay.
and said, well, what other options
Yes.
are there? If you can avoid being cut open, then avoid being cut open. Mm-hmm. And they said, we can run this fluid through you, this. You can drink this chemical or whatever that'll loosen things up.
Oh no.
I bet that tasted good.
It's probably
That
the
was awful.
colonoscopy stuff.
Yeah,
What is
something
it?
like that.
Magnesium something or other. Oh.
And like clockwork,
It worked.
it worked. So much so.
Oh,
So much so. I didn't make it to the toilet one time.
You just need to live in the bathroom then.
I had to apologize to the nurses. I'm so sorry, but so happy.
I don't mean to do this with a huge smile on my face
This
at
is
the
the
same
best worst
time.
day of my life.
Best worst day. Yeah.
Thank God for nurses, man.
Yeah, definitely. Shout out to the nurses.
Oh my gosh.
So that was pretty extreme, and we're a few months away because then that was all before you because you thought you weren't going to get to do the 7 marathons. You just, okay, we'll do it next year. But then at some point you find David, you find the Great World Race. You see, how do you find that? I know a lot of people continue to say, oh, it was his social media post. It was the algorithm, right? The algorithm got me. What got you
Instagram.
to David in the Great World Race?
Ooh, it's a really good question. Maybe it's the same. Maybe it is. I didn't forget what Amber, the conversation Amber and I had.
Yeah, she planted the seed. The seed was still there, so
The
you just
seed
had to
was still-
find a way to make it happen.
But you know what the cool thing? I was talking to someone the other day about this, and I was like, you know what the cool thing is about the Great World Race? It's not necessarily the actual running. The running, hey everyone, I don't love to run. There's a point in the marathon, at mile 17, 18, I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? Why am I even doing this?
That is a common thought.
And but there's a logistical challenge with getting to Cape Town to start the marathon.
Right.
You have to organize the family. You have to get the finances in order. You have to think 2 and 3 weeks ahead to get everything in order so you can take the flight and be missing and being gone, so you can focus on running. The run, I think, is just it's the pinnacle. It's okay, I could organize and CEO all of these things together. And I think that's where the growth is, at least for me, my experience. That's why I love, that's why I came back to do it again. It's a logistical challenge to make it all happen. Like to go run a marathon, sure. Like, right. It's like a weekend. It's a Saturday.
Yeah.
The marathon itself is challenging.
Right.
This is a whole.
The whole process is an experience, could you say? Like the story we talked about before we hit record about Apple and Microsoft selling you on that iPod because of the experience. The whole thing is an experience, not just running a marathon. It's an experience, or you could call it the journey.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. No, I love that. I'm so glad you brought that up right before we started this interview. I've lived my life about the experience. I've had the opportunity to make tons of money, and money, like those of you who know, money's great. Like I've never seen anybody on a jet ski not smiling.
You have a point.
Right?
Yeah.
So it helps, but there is a void if you can't find happiness and experiences and interactions and relationships. So yes, is it great to have money? Yeah, most definitely. It affords experiences, but at the end of the day, giving back and building relationships and having some humility along the way, like that's what it's all about for me. And some people like to go buy fancy cars and things, and they find out the hard way that's not what life's all about.
It's just a thing.
It's just a thing.
You are working on finding things that enrich your life.
Most definitely.
I admire that.
I appreciate
I
that.
think that is a much better way to use your means. It's just to enrich your life.
Agreed. I love watching your journey so far. So let's get into last year's journey.
Okay.
All right. So you had E. coli, you got sick, you found David, you found the Great World Race.
Yep.
You make your way over there. We've talked to many people who've done this race already. So we kind of know how the weather was, how everything was. But one thing we do love is everyone's first marathon story. And so at this time, your first marathon was Antarctica. So what was that experience like? It's the first time running 26.2. You're running on the snow, but it
What
feels
a
like
first
sand.
marathon. Can I just say
The day looked
that
incredible.
is crazy.
And then there's the story, and everybody who listens to this podcast now hears it in the intro when Bex mentions the Tinkle Pot.
Yeah.
And you took that photo. I don't know if you were really taking a number 2 or if you were like, this is a photo op I can't pass up.
Yeah, no, we'll never know if, what was happening on the Tinkle Pot, but the Tinkle Pot was definitely being used. The, I'd ran. We found out we were going to run the race or start the race 24 hours ahead of schedule.
Yes.
Which threw me for a loop. I wasn't ready for that. I hadn't carb loaded. I didn't know what carb loading was. They're like, oh, I swear to God, I was in Cape Town, and I was like, how do you prep for a marathon? Okay.
These are the questions
Google.
that all of the beginners or just people new to the marathon, like these are serious questions, and I'm glad you at least were trying to figure it out.
And because I walk and I'm seeing all these people, and they look different than I look, right?
So did you go out here and not know anybody?
I knew nobody.
Okay.
I wasn't part of like any chat. I was like, I'm just gonna show up.
Okay.
And we'll see what happens.
Yes.
So they're like, 2 grams or 2 grams per whatever the formula
They're just
is.
math.
Right.
That's too much math.
Which I can never compute after I start running. And I'm like, I don't know where I'm at.
Usually I'm like, if I'm in a carb load, I'm like, give me a bowl of macaroni and cheese, and I'll start there and then see what happens.
2 grams of carbs per kilogram of weight, I think is how it plays out.
Yeah.
And I need all these carbs, and I'm like, I don't know. I don't even know. I've never eaten this much.
Oh, so that's a challenge in itself too.
I had
You're like,
no
can
gut.
I actually do this?
I didn't know there was a thing where you could like work your gut out. Like, is that? I didn't even know there was a thing.
Yep.
And I had all these, like, I went to the store and bought all these supplements. I got bags of protein and electrolytes and stuff I haven't even tried. This is awesome. Nothing.
I hate to laugh, but it is like, this is what happens.
This is why we love these
people
stories.
really do have to figure this stuff out. Like, you can get all the info and they'll try to sell you all the stuff, but you have to figure out what works for you. So you're figuring it out on the fly.
100%.
You're literally right before the race.
I'm like, we're just going to go run.
Right.
Like, what's the big deal?
In Antarctica, of all places.
And so the day before, you see people running and like, oh, they look like they're gonna run the Great World Race, and so like, you run with them. And,
Yeah.
like, oh, we're just gonna do 3 miles or something. So I end up running, and my ego kicks in. Okay, my ego kicks in like, oh, I can run fast. Okay, but I don't know how long I can go because I hadn't run the distance. The challenge for me is finding the time.
Right.
I just didn't have the time. Or it was like snowing, or it was ice, or what. So I get like 2-3 miles in at 10,000 feet. So I end up, Hillary and I end up breaking off from the group, and she's talking, and I haven't practiced
Talking while running.
And she's fast too.
and she's so fast.
Yeah.
And we start running, and we're pushing like a 6:30, and she's just having a conversation with me, and I'm struggling to keep up. And I'm like, there's no way I'm going down right now. Okay? There's no way I am about to go down in front of like my fellow Great World Racer. So we're pushing, like we're 3-4 miles in, and we're just like 6:30, 5:45, blah, blah, blah. And like there's this, you know what it's like when you run next to someone, there's like this little competitive spirit. Like one person gets one step ahead of you, and they don't even mean to. There's like this competitiveness.
Right.
And so we're blazing, and I find a stopping point. I'm like, all right, I'm going to peel off. This is it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I start walking, and Hillary keeps going. I'm like, oh shit, I'm in some trouble. Like, I'm in some trouble. So we get to Antarctica. I couldn't sleep the night before. A lot of us couldn't sleep. So I didn't sleep at all that night.
Oh no, that doesn't set you
Not
up well
good.
either.
You were told like 12 hours before you left that you were leaving that next day.
So the reality is beginning to set in. Get on the plane. Like, maybe I'll get some Z's on the plane. Not really happening, because you want to look out the window and see Antarctica from 35,000
It's
feet.
the experience.
It's the experience.
Absolutely.
So, we roll into Antarctica. I got all this gear on. I haven't even tested running with all this gear. And I'm going to run with these Tarek shoes. I think I'm saying it right.
I think they make like the jackets and stuff, right? Yep. I think
You were
that's
wearing the jacket earlier that said White Desert. That was the same brand.
Yeah, okay.
Pretty sure that's how I would pronounce it. So.
Yeah.
So we're going to go with that. I'm going to wear these shoes. Haven't worn them before. They have some grip on the bottom. And I get out. We start, and my legs feel like bricks, like just so heavy. And I remember complaining. I got 3/4 of the way in the lap, and I'm like, "What is going on? My legs feel just so heavy. They're full of lactic acid from my
Thanks a
run
lot,
with-
Hillary.
From Hillary.
Oh my
Right? I had
gosh,
nobody
yeah.
to challenge me because I had been running by myself.
Yeah.
I mean, I 130, like it's my 132nd flight, so it's tough. You can do the math. I'm on a plane on a regular basis, so it's tough to be a part of a run group or be with whoever. So my legs feel like absolute bricks. I can't figure it out. I'm just gonna push through.
Well, what else can you do? You're already like into the race. You started already, so you gotta just push.
And I had taken this supplement, this slow burn or slow absorption carb.
Okay.
And I'm like, right? It's like carb loading, but it dissolves slowly.
Yeah.
I think it's a great idea. In theory, it's the best idea. But where does it go until it dissolves? It sits in your stomach and just swishes
Sloshes around.
Yeah. This is great.
back and forth. I'm like, oh my God. So my legs feel really heavy. My stomach has this blob of protein and stuff in it sloshing back and forth. I go into the bathroom after lap 1. All right, so there's this makeshift. I mean, it's like a trailer with toilets and stuff in it.
Sure.
And somebody blew out one of the bathrooms. There's shit everywhere. Okay.
No.
It's so bad.
Oh,
And remember,
no.
take in, take out when you're in Antarctica. So someone has to
I
take
don't
that out.
understand why people can't just sit on a toilet seat. I know it's gross sometimes, but just do it. Just sit on the seat.
I think they were trying to make it to the seat.
Oh,
and
it just
it came out before they.
I understand when it's an accident like that, but like if you are just like, nope,
It's
I'm gonna
weird how
hover
your
and-
body plays mind games with you, and you're
Yeah.
like 5 feet from the toilet, and you're like, oh no.
I don't know if anyone's talked about it. Has anyone talked about this bathroom?
No.
Oh, it was bad.
Oh,
It was
I mean,
bad.
we heard from Hillary and Bex, I think, that some of the places in Antarctica were a little bougie, like really nice, but like
I know Bex
no one's
didn't want to
talk-
use the tinkle pot.
Yeah, no
for
one
number
talked
2.
about
She
this
was like, I don't
bathroom.
have to tinkle. So this is a different. We're hearing some new stuff today.
So I walk
Yes.
in. It smells awful. It must have just happened. And so whatever urge I had to go to the bathroom had now been lost.
You're so disgusted
I
that you're
am
like,
so
I
disgusted.
cannot do it here.
I can't do it here.
Welcome to marathon running.
So I go back out there, back to slosh.
Oh, okay.
Right,
So
back
now
to slosh.
you were uncomfortable with having to poop. Now you're uncomfortable again with the sloshing. So you're not having
It's
the
not.
best day.
This is not great. And
No.
and all I can think is I have the rest of this plus 6 more.
Right.
I'm like, if this is what it's like, I'm in some trouble.
Now, you weren't alone because we'll finish the marathon in a second, but at the time, I thought Justin was the only crazy one who's never run a marathon before. But it wasn't just the 2 of you. There was like at least 6 of you
Yep.
who never ran a marathon before and were trying this for the first time. One, I thought everyone was going to look at Justin and be like, you guys are all crazy, or you're crazy. But now there's 6 of you. Are you like forming like some type of like pack or cult or like group bond, knowing like where the non-marathoners, when you have these elite, you have Bex, you have Hillary, you have Jenny Simpson.
Yep.
You had so many elite runners, and then you had so many people who never ran a marathon before, like such a wide gap.
So here's what happened. People would ask, "Oh, what have you done?" Right? There's this like,
Yeah, it's the classic, like-
show me your resume.
Right. How many
Basically, yeah.
followers do you have? How many downloads? What have you done? Ego checks.
Yeah.
It's the easiest way to get to know somebody.
And they're
Just
like,
talking about
you've
your
never
races.
you've never
Yeah.
run a marathon. I'm like, no, I never run a marathon. And
What? Like it's hard? No, just
the
kidding.
look on their face, like the words that came out of their mouth and the muscles that were moving on their face were not aligned. Okay, they were not. They were not in sync.
Yes.
And all I could think was, oh shit! Like they know something I don't know.
You're about to find out.
Amber
real
did
fast.
not prep you for this.
Amber did not prep me for this. So, you hear that enough times, you're like, I'm done talking about it because I don't know if I can handle this anxiety.
Oh no.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know if I can handle this anxiety anymore. Like there's like you're gonna show up and you're at the starting line. Well, maybe I shouldn't be at the front of the starting line anymore because like when I did 5Ks and the other races, like get out of my way. I'm like, we're gonna blaze through this. And I was like, well, maybe I should sit in the back. Maybe I. How do I hide?
Oh.
And you make it through. I think that was like there were 6 mile laps, as in mile or the second lap for the Tinkle Pot.
Okay.
And I was like, I gotta go.
Legendary
Yeah.
photo.
I was like,
Honestly,
I gotta
it's the
go.
coolest thing.
I was like, I gotta go. And then the way I sold myself on it is, I was like, I'm not gonna have another chance like this. Like I need to go.
Right. Mhm.
And if I don't go now, it's 3 miles to the next bathroom.
Yeah.
And I'm not running 6 minute miles. I'm running like 10 by this point. And the sound of the snow under my feet was driving me crazy. And I don't know if it just happens to other people, but the cold weather slows my thinking down and my lips like get frozen and I can't really talk. I can't articulate my words.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I just have to go. I'm going to figure out how to do this. And we got it done. We got it done, baby.
There's
That's
your
like
answer.
the best case of you got to do what you got to do.
Now the photo. You had to have given your phone to someone, and you obviously thought, when will I ever have the chance for this photo again?
It's iconic.
Who
Honestly.
took the photo? What made you think I need to do this? And like legendary.
White desert employee. He was there for the race. And so this is mile 3. So it's the halfway point. It's at the top of the runway. And like, hey, man, I got to go to the bathroom. I'm not sure anyone can capture this moment better than you.
Right? Yes.
Do me a solid.
That would
friend.
be me.
Please,
You're
please
taking
just
it
capture
again to our conversation earlier. The experience, like that's a cool experience, and that's a photo I think is frame worthy in your house.
Oh
Yes, I think those.
Who else can say that?
Maybe not in the living room, but
sure.
maybe
in the bathroom. I think so.
That's so perfect. I was going to say man cave. No, it's perfect. It's perfect. The bathroom that everyone visits when they visit your house.
Yeah.
Not your personal bathroom,
guest bathroom.
the guest bathroom. Someone comes in, oh, where's your bathroom? That door right there, and have it viewing where they're sitting down.
That is a flex.
Yes.
Let me just tell you. I think that's incredible. You definitely should do that 100%. But
We could sell that.
First marathon. Right underneath.
Yeah.
my first marathon right above it. Oh man, that's just totally
That's
iconic.
great. That's great. We should give you, since you're going back, a Stooley sticker. And I don't know if they put stickers on that Tinkle Pot, but I think Stooley would love to make a home there.
Yeah. You know
You
what?
should just take a picture with him, like, you know how you just hold him up and take a picture,
Yeah.
but like him on the Tinkle Pot.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're
Oh.
giving him some ideas.
That Tinkle
Stooley's
Pot,
gonna travel.
Yeah, that's legendary. When I saw that photo, again, I didn't know the story if it was real or not, but I would absolutely take that moment too to get that photo.
I would even do that 100%.
Yeah. But it was a real code brown for you.
No, it's real.
Yeah.
It's real.
Did it help you? Did it make you feel better to at least be able to continue the race a little bit easier?
It was tough because you're between runners, right? So there's a group in front of you, and they're gonna lap you, and you're like you're looking around,
Right.
and you're trying to decide is this the opportunity? Like, is this it? Because the urge is there, but you sometimes you get on the toilet and it's just things just don't want to come out.
Yeah.
Yep. That sounds like my weekend. Not that you guys need to know about that, but
Was there any point before or after this where you're like, what am I doing? Are you fear of a DNF before the first one? Do you even think you'll make it on the plane after Cape Town to go to Perth? Like, was there any second guessing to this Great World Race?
So we finish Antarctica. Mary and I do a lap together. Mary's amazing. She's such a
one of our
sweetheart.
favorites.
Mary Morgan.
Yeah.
She's the one who had the beer.
She said she
Yes.
wants to do an ultra with me, and I said, hell yes.
Yes.
Come let me know.
You should do it.
I'll do something.
Shout
Absolutely.
out Mary.
Huge fans.
We get to Cape Town, and Cape Town's a breeze.
Which, real quick, by the way, her first name is Mary Morgan. We have to
Mary
remember
Morgan.
that.
I called her Mary Morgan.
Yes, I
Okay,
didn't.
good. Oh, okay.
No,
I did.
I've been calling her Mary.
Yeah.
Mary Morgan.
I think you can get away with it.
So we get to Cape Town, feeling great. We're on 2 hours of sleep. Blaze through the first half, and I'm ahead of schedule. Like, you have 8 hours for the race, and I'm thinking energy management. So I catch up with Sean, one lung Sean.
Yes.
I'm like, Sean, we're ahead of schedule. We can take it easy. We can cut back. So we do that, conserve some energy.
Yeah.
Feeling really good for the next marathon, which is Perth. That's where Justin and I end up connecting.
Well, I was going to ask that because I'm watching your stories. I'm watching all your social media content. Yesterday, actually doing all this more research, seeing it again. And so you're making a video, and I want to say it was Cape Town, where now you're running. It's so different from Antarctica, 9 degrees, and now you're in 99 degrees of Cape Town. And walking behind you is Justin. You go, there's my buddy. I don't think you said his name at that point. But I was going to say, how did you make a connection with Justin? Because it seems like that connection has lasted through today.
So Justin has this aura about him, this amazing aura about him. And so I saw him and his wife in Cape Town for the team meeting. And I'm a little I know that I haven't run a marathon before, and I suspect everyone has run a marathon or some level.
Oh.
And so I walk in, and they're like, these people look great. I'm like, oh shit! I don't know what I did. Right? I have no idea what I did.
That must have been such a relief, though. Like, when you talk, have you run marathons before? And they're like, no. And you're like, oh, thank God. Somebody's like me.
Finally. So that's the first time I saw Justin. Him and his wife, power couple.
Shout out Quinn.
Yeah, shout out Quinn. By the way, Quinn introduced me to that white stuff that you guys put on peanut butter. Fluff. Shout out.
You've never had fluff?
I hadn't had fluff until the top of one of the presidential mountains.
Is fluff a New England thing?
Oh, yeah.
It is?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Wow. Okay. Dude, peanut butter,
Ashley
jelly,
Laufenberg-
and fluff, or just peanut butter and fluff, amazing.
Peanut butter and fluff. That's the fluff and udder sandwich. Off topic totally. But so our friend from college, Ashley Laufenberg, she's a school teacher, and every time they have a snow day, that's like her treat. She's like, yes, I get a fluff and udder. No school day, fluff and udder. But did you like it? Was it good?
No, it was great. Yeah, I was at the top of the mountain, and I'm biting
That's
this
delicious.
peanut butter sandwich that Quinn made. I'm like, yo, what is this white stuff? And they're like, Justin's like, that's fluff. And I'm like, what is fluff? And he whips out his phone, and he does this like live stream. He's like,
Oh, my God.
so it's on his page. And
That's cute.
In the South, we just had Smuckers,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That's like, the jellies and jams and
Yeah,
stuff. But yeah,
that's
this
the one I know.
is a different thing.
Yeah.
I have no idea about the history of it, but it's freaking delicious.
Yeah.
Like,
So I lived, really not trying to get off track, but I remember when I moved to Charlotte, I lived there for 3.5 years, worked in NASCAR, changed tires in NASCAR, not a big deal. Grits was a huge thing down there. And I was like, what are grits? I never had grits up here, So grits were huge down south. So
I just
it's
had grits
things,
for the
regions,
first
and
time.
everything,
Yeah,
fluff
everybody's
here,
got their own
grits
thing.
there. No, fluff is amazing.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Yeah, I'm going to go buy some and be like, hey, boys, Tommy Tyler, try this. They'll love it.
I wonder if someone could take fluff and just go national with it, but
Let's do
I'm
it.
surprised they haven't at this point. It's been around for forever.
Yeah,
For
I
many,
didn't know
many
it
years.
wasn't. I didn't know it was
Yeah.
only regional.
Well, I know it originated here.
Yeah.
I really don't know the history, but
anyways.
cool. Okay. Love it.
So finish Cape Town, get to Perth, and that's really when Justin and I connected. We were running, I don't know, he passed me, I passed him. It was like one of those things. And then we figured out like we're in sync. And the thing about Justin is he has the ability to get dialed in on something and just push. And I was reaching my limit. And
Okay.
Justin was like, no, fuck that.
He
like,
pushed
let's
you.
go. He pushed me.
Yeah.
And then we would just push each other. And he was fast. Like he's moving. And we finish. And we both, after that, were like, we might have pushed it a little too hard.
That was his fastest. I remember David saying, like, you got this. This is nothing. You just ran your third marathon in 3 days. And he did, was it sub 4? What did you guys run that day?
It was. I don't think we broke. I didn't break 4.
Okay.
It was close to 4.
It was much faster than what he was
Yes.
ever planning. And that's, he did push it too far because we know, Rhabdo, right? A couple days later?
He got Rhabdo from that. So we
Yeah.
got on the plane. We pass out. And so, like, the thing on the plane is,
Yeah.
do you wait to get food or do you sleep? Like, what do you value
Oh,
more?
the priorities. Like, how do you really choose? Like,
And
you know
when-
what your body needs, but
and you're not getting
some
enough.
things went out.
Yeah, you need food, you need protein, you need all the things.
Yeah.
So we chose to sleep, and we got to Dubai. I woke up. He didn't. He slept through Dubai.
It's just a pit stop to get fuel.
Just a pit stop to get fuel, it's a long pit stop. It's a good couple hours.
Yeah.
Oh, but you guys get to stay on the plane if he didn't have to wake up.
Yeah,
right?
you
So-
stay on the plane, or you
Okay.
you can walk on like the stairs. You can be
Okay.
on that, and it's hot outside. So Justin sleeps through that, and I'm like, man, something like Justin's off. Something's wrong.
Oh, so you could already tell before you even got to Istanbul.
Yeah.
Okay.
We get to Istanbul. Justin's like, I'm fucked up.
Oh,
He's
no.
like, I'm not good. And like, all right, whatever, dude. Like, you push through. He's like, all right, let me see what I can do. He does what he does. Finishes as much as he could, and then he ends up in the ambulance. And that's when he
right.
finds out he has Rhabdo.
So he has Rhabdo. Didn't he try to run the first of the Istanbul marathons?
He did, yeah.
That's so rough.
He tried to run the marathon with little Rhabdo.
Just
And
a
it-
little Rhabdo. Oh my
just
god.
a little Rhabdo. And
Not
it didn't
that
get
bad.
better. That's the one where we had the delays.
Oh
right.
my gosh.
The fisherman.
The fisherman
Yes,
delay.
yes, yes.
Yeah.
And I was going in, and you guys know, you're runners. There's this window of opportunity. Like your mindset is set on the starting time, and you need to be hyped and ready to go. Well, that window closed for me.
Oh no. So
And
this one must have been a total drag.
It was a total drag. And it was cold, and it was rainy, and my shoes were filled with water. And I was like, why is this race so hard? This one is so hard.
Yeah.
We finished, whatever it was, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning.
Which just, that is not a good window to to run in anyways.
Not good.
Daylight just gives you a whole new perspective on things. So when you don't have daylight, that just adds to the difficulty.
I remember finishing that race, going to the table, putting my head down. I'm like, why was this race so hard? Like, why was one so bad?
I would have been like, what the fuck, Amber?
Just keep blaming Amber.
Yeah, Amber.
Man.
Yes. Yeah, that was, what is it, Istanbul, Europe, I think?
Yeah.
That was Istanbul, Europe.
And then you had bounced over to the Asia side.
Asia was good.
Yeah.
So you had a better experience. Did you get any sleep in between the two?
No.
It was 2 hours, 90 minutes.
Oh my god.
Let's talk about actually one thing I loved about this, and Ben did an amazing job with the live stream, allowing us, the viewer, to get to know everybody, right? So you make it to Cape Town early before the race and everything, and you're looking at, okay, there's these marathon runners, and there's a few of us who have an ego checks and all that. But it seemed like, now you're halfway through, it felt like summer camp, where you're all together in the middle of summer camp. You're all best friends. No one has really that ego anymore.
Yep.
You're all going through the same suck.
Yep.
And you're building friendships and bonds that I know, and we'll get to later, that you've continued through today.
Most definitely.
It seemed like just the relationship you all had, were like you're all in this together.
Yeah, there's definitely a trauma bond that's established and developed. I think any of us could call on the other, like, hey, I need help, or I've had to phone a friend.
Good.
Recently, I phoned Hillary. I'm like, yo, I'm going through it. I don't feel like running a mile. And when I do, it's terrible.
I have a quote from Hillary, actually, kind of a funny quote. I'm going to paraphrase it a little bit, but your training can be a bit of a hot mess.
Wait, she said that about you?
Yeah.
Oh.
And we talked about this because, like, just so busy. You're traveling. You're on 143 airplanes a year. It's like you can't, and I'm the same way with kids and everything, like, just a schedule doesn't work for me. I need to see what I have to do and then figure out how to fit it in. Versus some marathon runners are so strict to a schedule, and the long run is always at 9 a.m.
like
on
me.
like you're perfect with it.
Because I don't have those extra.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I don't have kids, and I can fit it in around my job. So
Right.
Like,
I related
that's
to
about
the
it.
earlier few things
Yeah.
that you said, and what Hillary told me was like just the chaoticness of our lives makes it hard to have a training plan with a strict schedule.
It's extremely challenging.
Yeah.
but you do what you have to do. You still get it done.
You get it done. You get as much as you can get done. I mean, and I think the frustrating part is you know what you're capable of doing if you were given the opportunity to be able to practice or perform at that, to be able to perform at a much higher level.
Mm-hmm.
You just don't have the bandwidth to get it in.
Right.
Like it's, you have a long run. We call it a 2-hour, 3-hour workout.
Yeah.
Well, you have 30, 40 minutes beforehand to get ready.
Mm-hmm.
You're waking everybody up or disturbing their sleep.
Yeah.
And then you come back and you're like, I need to chill out for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
And it becomes a 5 or 6 hour deal. And then for the rest of the day, you're sluggish and they want to hang out and they want to do things or like go to happy hour or whatever. And you're like, I got to do this again tomorrow.
Yeah.
It can be such a difficult thing, and sometimes you have to prioritize one workout over another, like recognize what's going to be most helpful to your training. Like if you have to skip like a 3-mile easy run, like that's not going to break your training. But I talk like I know what I'm like. I'm not a coach, so take this with a grain of salt. But
yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about.
You gotta, you do what you can.
We're Googling this as we go.
No, you do what you can, and it's still helpful. And even though you're so much, like you could be so much more capable, like you have to do what you can.
You know what was crazy? This Garmin watch tells me I have a 52 VO2, right?
That's very good. Mm-hmm.
It was like, oh, elite, but whatever.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah.
And I'm going in and I'm like, yeah, elite, baby.
And then Jenny Simpson walks over and you're like, Googled who is
She's
Jenny
an
Simpson. Oh
Olympian.
shit.
Yeah. So
yeah.
I ask Hillary and I ask some of Alvaro, and they're in the 70s. I'm like, it goes to 70? Get out of
Mine's
here.
at like a 50, so you still got me beat. So you're good. You're good. You're good.
The whole journey just was so fun to follow. You know, kudos to Ben for really, I want to say back to the whole experience thing. Not only was it an experience for you guys, but it hooked us. Like the Great Road Race and the live Twitch stream hooked all of us into the experience and the personalities that was there, because there were so many cool
Kind
personalities.
of planted the seed for us a little bit.
Right. Well, and you know, maybe one day Erica will do the Great Road Race. We'll see.
Should
But,
do it. Should do it.
I would totally jump on that.
Yeah. You could just work on those partners and partnerships.
Partners.
Sponsors and partnerships there. But
I think that's a new word.
yeah.
I do like it.
I make up words. Just don't try to get me say oatmeal and a few other ones.
What
but
was that?
Well, yeah,
Exactly.
oatmeal.
Oatmeal.
It's funny. I can say oat and I can say meal, but put them together, no. So, but no, Ben did a phenomenal job, and it like we were glued to the live stream, and it was so much fun to watch. And we have a friend who did the other race, Wyatt, and it was really only what we had to follow was his personal story. But Ben opened this window for us to watch this, and it was phenomenal. And we were just so addicted. And like, I know Justin is not doing it this year, and I thought like, well, will we be interested? And now we're so interested because of the job Ben did, right?
I most definitely been crushed it. Shout out to those guys.
Yeah.
For doing that. I mean, it's a traveling is in itself is hard, and then carrying all the equipment and then holding the audience to be able to do what they did. Yeah, shout out to both of
I
them.
want to say Ben's the first non-runner to come on the podcast. Justin would actually say he's not a runner, but
He's an athlete. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so Ben came on and shared his journey there. It was phenomenal.
Braxton.
Right. We know how the rest of the race kind of went. It was super hot in South America. It was hot again in Miami, but Miami must have been so cool to finish.
You
and
knew the end was near.
Was Lex there in Miami to see you?
Lex was not there. She'll be there this year.
Okay.
Oh, awesome.
So the game plan is for Lex to be there this year. She has school. She'll finish school and then hop on a plane that night and then come out to Miami, and so she'll be
Awesome.
Were you aware of the other stories going on? Were you aware of Bex the firefighter and all the firefighters that came? Were you aware of the crew? All the Peloton people came out. So many people went to Miami. It seemed like a party. Almost seemed like, you know, a pretty big marathon with all the spectators, especially because your course wasn't that big. A lot of out and backs.
That was it.
Short out and backs from
Yeah.
all your races. I think the longest loop was probably the one you did in Antarctica,
6
right?
miles, yep.
So, like, were you prepared for the crowds? Did you know it was going to happen, or the reception this race was getting?
We knew there'd be more people in Miami than
Because it's home turf
the
for a
other
lot
race.
of people.
Yep.
So
it's home turf.
Yeah.
It's easy to get to. There was quite a few people. I was a little surprised. There were some big shots that were there from the Peloton crew and families and whatnot. Miami was a struggle for me.
Yeah.
It was a big struggle. So again, 2 hours of sleep. I wake up late. I go downstairs, and they'd move the start line.
Oh.
And I didn't know. I didn't get the memo.
Who was it? Yeah, because you weren't the only one.
So how did they transmit this message to people? If you didn't get it, didn't somebody else get lost, or that wasn't Mary Morgan?
Bill.
Was it Bill?
Bill, the taxi driver.
Yes, because I know somebody was going the wrong way.
Right,
and-
Bill Murphy, who trying to
did
get
not-
to the starting line had an issue too, and
Yeah.
the taxi driver was in traffic, and then I think he finally rang because was it David texted him like, "We're waiting for you."
Yeah, no, I went down to the lobby, and Dan's brother, who lives in Florida, happened to be waiting for another family member in this convertible, this BMW convertible. And he's like, "Hey, you're Tarek. The race is down, whatever. The starting line moved. It's down there." I'm like, okay, I don't know. I'm like, maybe it's like, whatever, quarter mile. I was like, I'll just walk or run or something down there. He's like, "No, bro, it's far. You're going to have to get in the car."
Oh, so they gave you a ride though.
I'm like, I don't know who these people are. I get in the car, right? I'm again, no shirt on, no nothing. And I just finished throwing up.
Oh, no. Casually dropped that one. Okay.
So I didn't feel good.
Yeah.
I didn't feel good. And so I was throwing up bile. Like there was nothing in my stomach. I'm like,
no.
this is no way. This is gonna kill me. Like kill my race. So I'm throwing up bile. I get to the starting line. I feel awful. And I'm in the back. And I'm just like, I just need to hide. And everyone's hyped. And I'm like, oh, this is the worst. I got nothing in my stomach. I wonder how far I'm gonna make it.
Yeah.
My buddy Kayvon comes down from West Palm. I'm like, hey, I just need some Tums. Like, go get some Tums. And if I can keep water down, I have a chance.
Definitely.
Like, I have a chance.
That's something at least. Oh.
We get through a couple laps. I'm throwing up at the end, at the other end of the lap. And he's like, bro, you look like death. Like, I feel like death.
Yeah.
I want to stop. I don't even know why I'm doing this, but we're right there. Like I can see the end in sight. And I remember the final lap. Justin was coming the other direction, and
He had a crew.
His daughter, first time running a marathon,
Right.
crushed it. And I hug him, and I'm like, I just start sobbing. I just start crying because the finish line is probably half a mile. You can see the finish line, but I stop and like we're saying our goodbyes, and I'm just crying. And Justin's like, we don't fucking have time for this, bro.
That's some
He's
tough
like,
love
don't
right
fucking
there.
cry. Don't cry.
Yeah.
All right, this is the wrong shoulder. This is the wrong shoulder.
Literally, he's like, no, I'm not having this.
Quinn?
Somebody just give me a hug, please.
Ryan was there. Ryan would have let you
Ryan.
give it a shoulder.
Ryan he's awesome.
Did that snap you out of it? Were you able to keep
No.
going? You're like, I just
No.
want that hug.
I ran to the finish line. I gave it everything I had, and there was a video of me crossing the finish line. I got my sprint back into me, and I'm sprinting towards the finish line. And there's this video that they're playing back for me, and I am looking at my legs, and my legs are like spaghetti, just like all over the place. And my upper body is straight, but my legs are doing like this here. I just collapse when I get to the finish line. I'm like, it's unbelievable. Like I fucking did it.
Yeah.
Against all odds, right?
Right.
I had no business completing 7 marathons in a row.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the message here is if you can focus and adjust your objectives, and then like, this is all I'm here to do. And that's what David told us in the pre-race meeting. He's like, the only thing you need to worry about is just running.
Yeah.
Everything else is taken care of.
Right.
And that relieved so much pressure and stress. And those of you who are going through whatever you're going through on a daily basis, you're probably going through much harder stuff than a marathon, maybe 7 marathons in 7 days, so that you can totally do this.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get to this Great Road Race coming up soon because I think there is a mission or a goal. But for the first one a year ago, was there a mission or a goal, or is this just about proving Amber wrong?
Amber's going to be the highlight of the story.
Was she your first text like, look at me, motherfucker?
Yeah. Yeah, she sent me a message. She's like, I can't believe you did it. Like, I can't believe you actually you did what you said you were going to do. Which, that in itself felt good.
That just shows you're a man of your word. Like,
Yeah,
if
I
I say
appreciate
I'm going
that.
to do something, I'm going to
We're
do
gonna-
it.
we're gonna do it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, there was some things to prove. I think everybody gets told no in their life. And, I've gotten a lot of no's. I'm pretty busy and stay active, so I get a lot of no's. And those no's had built up. I'm like, I can do something. I can do something big. And so
There you go.
It was really to prove something to myself.
That one
And-
was for you.
Yeah, that was for me.
Awesome.
Now, this year, I think there's a bigger mission.
There is indeed.
Yeah.
This is about other people.
And I love this because we don't talk about it enough on our podcast. Like, more than half our listeners are women. We don't really talk about men's health a lot, but I think this one has a lot to do with men's health, men's mental health.
Men's mental health. I think the men can do better. I think
Yeah.
they're it's challenging no matter how old you are, what race, color, male or female. Like, you go through stuff. You get told no. You get, things happen to you in your life, and it sits in your brain and it festers. But this one is about men's mental health, and a lot of men do stupid things, whether they go to the extreme and take themselves out because of stupid thoughts and really not having a way to express what they're feeling or what they're going through. We recently seen that happen with a Dallas Cowboy player.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, over
Right, because they didn't announce what.
Yeah, it's so I don't know what the national news, but the local news, because I'm in Dallas. Yeah, but it was a single gunshot wound to himself.
Yeah.
And then there was a letter that he had written, he'd given to Dak Prescott, the quarterback, and so Dak had read the letter at the funeral.
Oh, wow.
It was really, really heartfelt. But all that to say, this race is about men's mental health, to bring awareness to it, so men feel. It's so crazy. I'm even going to say this. There's somebody in my life, when I try to talk to them about any emotional thing that they're going, like I know they're going through something. And he's like, I'm a man, I can handle it, right? Like that's the stereotype of a lot of men. And
yeah.
I got an email yesterday from this guy's dad, and I just started learning about this guy yesterday. He's running across the country right now, 3,000 plus miles, asking other men, what does it mean to be a man? And so he's doing this same thing around men's mental health. And this is only 12 hours ago. I get email from his dad saying, here's the story idea. Would you like to talk to my son? His name's Jason, running across the country, doing interviews, going on interviews or interviewing people. What does it mean to be a man? And I'm putting you on the spot here, but to you, what does it mean to be a man?
Oh, I wasn't ready for this question. There's a lot to it. I think it's the definition of being a man has evolved, especially what it is today, and the evolution of equality and women really doing a lot in the world, a lot more than back in the 40s, 50s, 60s. It's a man's responsibility to share the power, to share responsibilities, and to communicate. I don't think men on a generalized basis do an exceptional job at communicating in comparison to women.
I think they're taught to compartmentalize, right?
Yeah.
A lot of emotions. So
therapy is a big deal, but men in general are resistant to talking about feelings or talking about emotion.
Yeah.
This is what it's about. This is what this race is about, just to bring awareness to it. And so I don't know if I share this with you, but I'm running it
In a suit.
in a tuxedo.
A tuxedo.
Really?
Yes.
And
Oh, I love that.
Yes, shout out. I wrote it down somewhere.
State and Liberty.
State and Liberty Clothing Company.
Very cool.
I do my research.
I know you do.
Nice job.
Yeah.
Shout out to State and Liberty. They hooked it up with a really, really nice tuxedo. And so,
Is it the same tuxedo for all 7, or are you going to change out?
no, it's one tuxedo.
Oh, man.
And so CWX, there's another brand that sponsored 7 different pieces of clothing that I'll wear underneath. So compression pants,
Yeah. Oh,
compression shorts. I don't know if you've seen that brand. It's a engineered Japanese brand. Excellent stuff, great quality. And I'll wear that underneath. So that will change. The exterior will be a tuxedo. And then I have a bow tie and a button-down shirt. And it's athletic wear. It's great.
Yeah.
You'll be the most dapper one out there. Let me tell
For
you.
sure.
Yes.
I'll be the smelliest one, too.
I'm sure by the end of it, you're all going to be pretty ripe.
Yeah, so this is what 2025 Great World Race is about.
We have a friend. We should introduce you to this friend one day if you're ever in the area again. He lives in Rhode Island, Providence based. His name is Maurice. He runs every Boston Marathon in a purple suit. Oh, wow. His suit is more for recovery, but he does every Boston Marathon in a suit. And his stories are great because the first one was just a basic suit, and then he's found, I don't know if it's State and Liberty Clothing Company, but other brands that make athletic suits, and he does
more breathable because
Yeah.
his first go around was not so great.
Yeah, but he does every Boston Marathon in a purple suit.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it's really cool. So when you said you were doing this, and when I read more about it, I'm like, you're in a way just like Mo there. We call him Mo, but he's the Marathon Panda, and he's super inspirational. His story is incredible. We're talking, recovery, jail time, all that, living in the streets, and now running marathons and running in the streets that he used to live on. So does that one race every year, raises thousands of dollars for recovery. The Heron Project. The suit's going to be really cool, really great to watch.
People. The idea behind the suit is to ask why. Like, why is this guy running in a tuxedo?
Conversation starter. Yep.
Right. And then here's the reason why. And we're not raising money. There's no charity, but it's about having the conversation, finding a man, maybe in your life or somebody else's life, and you can recognize the signs, like someone who's going through something. Mm-hmm. When I was with Justin in Atlanta, he wore this shirt that said "anxiety."
Yes.
Question mark.
Hug me or need a hug. Yeah.
Need a hug. And I remember we were walking through the Atlanta terminal. I think the B is it? I don't know if they go by Atlanta goes by letters. I think it's Terminal B. And this burly man, this big old, like, I'm 5'11", and this dude was 6'2", 6'3", with a beard, like the all-American look. And he's like, "Hey," and we both turned around, and he's like, "I need a hug." And I was like, "Oh shit!" Mm-hmm. So when you ask me a question, what's it mean to be a man? I think a lot. The stereotype is the bigger they are, the less emotional, but.
You have to have the masculinity.
We're all the same on the inside.
Mm-hmm. It's okay to have emotions. It's okay to need a hug. It's okay to talk to people. I love that you're doing this.
And so instead of hey, donate money to this, it's about take that moment and just find that one man in your life or one individual and just ask them if they're okay and if they need to have a conversation.
Yeah.
Even sponsor someone to have one therapy session.
Right.
It's like $80, $90, $100, whatever it is. Buy that person one therapy session.
And I even know that you don't even have to go anywhere these days. Like they have, I think it's like BetterHealth, which is like a virtual therapist.
BetterHelp.
So,
is it BetterHelp?
Yeah.
BetterHelp. They sponsored the Dale Jr. podcast, and they're talking to guy NASCAR fans. Right?
It just makes therapy more accessible.
Exactly.
Especially if you do have anxiety going to somebody or don't have the means.
In fact, a hockey podcast I listen to every week, love it, which is kind of like those two I mentioned started this passion, but they both have the BetterHelp ads, and they talk about it quite a bit. Mm-hmm. In fact, the host of one of them took about 1.5 years off because he had to go get help.
Good.
And he just came back to the podcast for the first time in about 1.5 years, about 3 weeks ago. So shout out to RA, who is a big inspiration for a lot of what I do with my intros and everything of this podcast. Yep. But
and the BetterHelp. Shout out to BetterHelp.
Yeah. So there's a lot of resources out there, and something that we've learned through a couple of our many people we've met. I'm going to kind of tie this into. But with partnerships, and sometimes people look at, what's the return on investment? And more of them are like, we don't compute that. It's more the eyes on the product. How many times is the brand name seen, or how many times is this seen? And the same with like asking me about download numbers or asking how many follows you have. It's not about that. It's almost more about the eyes on it. So, your story, you might only have 100 followers, but if you see the impact your story has when you share all the content, and now you know that over 100,000 people have seen this guy running in a tux. Okay, well, you take part of that. How many looked into why he's running into a tux? Part of that. How many look into the story that you're sharing and everything? And it's about the eyes that you're getting on this story by doing this. And so the eyes on the brand or the eyes on the purpose of your story and the suit here is what I think is important. And you're going to impact a lot more than the actual number you see or the followers you have or the Twitch downloads or live streams they have. Yeah. Because everyone's going to share this story. The people who share it to their whole network. And it just spreads rapidly.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I went into the last race, the 2024 Great World Race, with like just heaviness. Like just I need to get off my. I needed to burn those calories and get them out of my those negative experiences out. And I've definitely, we've all had negative experiences in our life, and people who've either poisoned a period of our life. And I went for a period with two therapists, like two different therapists that I spent time with. And I think the Great World Race, while it's intense and expensive and all the things. It was a thing that changed my life and will change my life forever. And so this is my way to be able to give back and just bring some awareness to a topic that can hit home for a lot of us.
Yeah.
I mean, if you just imagine for a moment with me, if men communicated better, or they got some of their emotions and some of their feelings out with a therapist, or whatever the case is, and they just became better. They were just 1% better than they are today. Tomorrow, they're 1% better than they are today. What the change is, how much better it would be. Just everyone, or your neighbor, for example, right? That's what 2025 Great World Race is about, and we'll see what happens next.
Yeah, I can't wait to watch the story, the Twitch live
Same.
stream. We'll be addicted.
Glued to it again.
Yes. This one's going to be interesting. Like, I'm in better shape. I feel better. My VO2
Have
max,
you run a marathon since?
No.
Oh, right. This is better.
He has 7 under his belt.
I know,
He
true.
knows what he's doing.
I got
now.
a little bit of experience.
Right.
Yeah.
150 miles of total training so far, which was interesting. It was exactly what I did last year.
Yeah.
Yep.
Not by design. I was looking at Strava the other day. I was like, holy smokes. I got 149.6 miles total in the last 3 months. That's it. Most people, like some of these runners are running 100 miles a week.
Yeah.
I don't have the time for 100 miles.
Same.
I don't have the time for
Same.
that.
I had to do. We just talked. I ran New York City. I had to do my long runs on Wednesdays. Like I can't do a weekend. I can't do a Saturday.
kids.
I can't get away. So I break away from work around 2:00 on a Wednesday, and I take that 2 to 6 time frame and get my long run in. I got every long run in, and I had a phenomenal day.
Wow.
Yeah.
I haven't had a long run. My long run has been 10 miles.
Well, I can't wait
Well,
to
you're
watch.
about to get some long
Yeah.
so I think you'll be okay.
My longest run was 10 miles. Shout out to the Grapevine Runners and Walkers group, Grapevine, Texas. There's a running club around the corner from my house, about 10 minutes from my house. They got me back on track. It's fun to run with a club. It's fun to run with people. And they have runners of all ages and all speeds. And so I super thankful for them because they got me back on track. I mean, I called Hillary.
I love that.
I was like, Hillary, I am struggling. I went and ran 1 mile and my heart rate went to 170 on 1 mile. Like what?
Right.
What's going on? She's like, yeah, I feel you. Like, no, I need.
Right.
What's the pill that
Somebody
I need to
listen.
take?
She seems
this
like,
easy.
and I got to know her quite a bit over the summer. She seems like the right person who will just listen when you need someone to
she's
listen.
amazing.
Right.
Yeah, if you get a chance to spend time with Hillary, or just talk to Hillary or have her in your corner as a friend, she's an excellent friend.
Right. And it's great because we all got a lot going on, and trying to fit everything in life in. Sometimes you just need a person to listen.
Yep.
So it's fantastic. Whether it's a therapist or a friend, it's what everybody needs. So no, I love that you're doing the whole, and I thought about it too in the last week or so. And then it's just funny how the guy emails me and I'm like thinking, all right, maybe you need to focus a little more on men's health sometimes too, or mental health and branch out that way a little bit, maybe a little more focus on that, and just for everybody involved too. So doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, but mental health. So I'm happy you're doing that. You have a mission, it seems like, and I love it. So I can't wait to follow.
Yeah, no, thanks so much. I'm excited for the opportunity to bring awareness to a topic that really doesn't. There's no light on it.
Right.
Not enough light. Rather.
Right. You're not off the hook, man. You are not off the hook. We have a couple big questions, and then I want to hear about RAM as well. But we're going to go with our 2 big questions right now. I'm going to go first. Every year we ask 2 big questions. Well, I change mine every year. Erica's has remained the same. But I change my question, and you might be one of the last persons I asked this question to this year. But on the run, just having an imaginary, might be real one day, pasta dinner, and you can bring anyone in the world, alive or dead, except a living family member. Who is going to be your +1 to our On the Run's pasta dinner?
Oh, Obama.
Oh,
Ooh.
I'm going to tell you something. He's already coming.
Okay, so I can't bring him.
You can bring someone else, and I'll put
We
you at
already
his
have
table.
Michelle as well.
God dang it.
You know who
But I
picked
put it
Obama, actually, was Rob Similcare, CEO of the New York Roadrunners.
Ooh.
Yeah, he picked Obama. And he also picked, too. Oh, my God, I can't think of his name. President of, South Africa, something for a long time ago.
Nelson?
Yes.
Mandela,
Yep.
yes.
Yes.
So Nelson's coming?
Yep.
Nelson's coming.
You're like, he's taking all my answers.
I know. We got some good people. We got some real
So
good people.
Michelle's coming.
Yeah.
Obama's coming. Nelson's coming.
Mm-hmm. That'd be a great table to sit at.
It would indeed be. I'm sure somebody said Steve Jobs.
No.
You know what? I don't think anybody did.
Nobody said
No Steve Jobs yet.
Did somebody say Elon?
Nope.
No Elon.
Nope. Ooh, now it's a tough choice.
Yeah. I mean, you know who? Let's just go way back. Let's bring George Washington.
Yes.
He's not on the
Yes,
list.
that would be so cool. I just ran. One of my long runs was I started at his house. I was on the Mount Vernon Rail Trail that started at George Washington's house, about 50 feet from where he's currently resting.
Wow.
Yeah.
I was like, he didn't live up here, but I forgot he went down to like DC. Like,
I was in DC for work. I was in Mount Vernon.
Yep.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
I think the value in George Washington is did he have the vision of what the United States was capable of being?
Yeah. Well, that's going to be an amazing table. George Washington, Obama, Nelson, you.
Yeah.
It's going to be amazing. That's going to be
think so.
amazing.
I think we're just
table.
going to ask questions.
Yeah.
I think that.
Yeah. Screw the band. Let's have a.
Oh, no, there's no need for a
It's
band.
going to be great. And Rob will be at that table. Oh, that would be a power table. Absolute power table. All right, I'll let her ask yours.
My turn. So I have kept my question the same, but we have a Spotify playlist, and we like to invite our guests to add a song to it. So is there something that
But
pumps you
Tarek,
up?
one song.
Of course.
Yeah.
I heard the.
Oh, yeah.
He gets mad at me when I let people do whatever they want. So.
But I mean, what if the mix, like the remix, had like a couple songs?
You could
in
do
it?
that if it's on
We
Spotify.
do have some remixes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we should pull out the Spotify.
Go for it.
And see what's on there. There are some really good ones. Okay, so I think this is probably already on the list. So if I name a song, will you be able to know?
You can, yeah.
I will have a good chance of remembering.
Heartless by Morgan Wallen.
No, I don't think so.
No.
No.
Is that your final answer?
So it's Diplo and Morgan Wallen.
Oh,
Heartless.
it's definitely it's
No.
a mix. It's not on. Yeah, definitely not.
No.
Okay.
So you said Heartless?
Yep, that's a
Whether
good
it's
universal
lyrics
song.
Too? Yeah.
It's a great pick.
Yes.
On both ends. So George Washington and Diplo there. Last thing for me is, there was this picture last year after the Great World Race, and I knew what a cool. Again, back to the summer camp experience. Like, it seems this picture is of you, Hillary, Bex, David, somebody else was there. It was at some restaurant. You
Yes.
2 weeks later eating dinner.
In New York City.
In New York City. And what I took away from that is then you just seemed like
Tim was there.
Tim was there too. And it seemed like you guys have built a lifelong bond.
Most definitely.
And you go to the airport with Justin. You helped Alvaro race across America.
I did.
You've had conversations with Hillary, and you came up here and hiked with Justin and Ryan. So that's just my takeaway. It's more just like I see that, and I was, just in awe of that. And yes, my thought from the live stream of this summer camp feel has moved on beyond it. And it seems like you've built some amazing lifelong friendships when those egos were there on the first day, when you all meet. And you're looking at, okay, there's Jenny Simpson, there's Bex, there's Hillary, and then there's you and Justin and Bex the firefighter, and just such a wide range of athletic levels and personalities, all just created this one friendship and bond. And I'm in awe of that because I get to continue to watch your journeys and going. The race across America had to be so cool, and just doing this again and having lifelong friends.
Let's spend a moment on shout out to Alvaro and for the opportunity. He allowed me to join him on that mission as he rode a bicycle from San Diego to Atlantic City.
Wow.
And to watch him do it by himself, ride a solo all the way across. I mean,
You were a support crew in the van. You're building ice baths for him at little pit stops and food and
what an experience.
Yeah.
But to answer your question, most definitely, I text. The group chat is very much alive. There's happy birthday messages and what race people are doing. And interestingly enough, there's so much overlap. People are still doing races, and they just happen to be doing the same race, being at the same place, and so they connect and send pictures together. But no doubt in my mind, if anybody called me and said, hey, I need a hand or I need this or whatever the case is,
Yeah.
I would show up for them, and I'm sure that they would show up for me if I needed some help. But the community is extremely strong. They say birds of a feather flock together, and these are my feathers.
Love it.
I absolutely love every single person that I've developed a relationship with there from the Great World Race, and I'm excited about 2025 because there's amazing people. The group chat's already alive. It's interesting to see the butterflies and the people showing their anxiety through a chat and what they're experiencing as they prepared for the Great World Race this year.
Couple days.
Just a few days.
We're recording here on Tuesday. I think tomorrow you get on an airplane. You flew here.
I flew here to do this.
to do this, and which I love, and I appreciate so much because the in-person experience is great. But tomorrow you get back on an airplane.
Fly to Atlanta, and then 15 hours from Atlanta to Cape Town.
Yeah.
I land, fingers crossed, land just in time for us to have a quick meeting and then jump on another plane to go to Antarctica.
No
So
rest already.
No rest.
You're already running.
What's the official first day, the planned first day for Antarctica?
Saturday.
This Saturday. So we're actually a couple days into the Great World Race right now.
So it would be Friday here.
Oh, yes.
It would be Friday here,
Yep.
Saturday there.
Okay.
So if it all goes as planned, today's, when you guys are listening, is Tuesday. So you're Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Today's your 5th race, and you got 2 more.
Ooh.
And then, so you're going to go South America very soon, and then Miami, and you guys are going to get to tune in and check it out on the Twitch live stream if you haven't already. So this is going to be great. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah. Well, we wish you the best of luck. I am so excited to just follow along. This is so cool. I'm going to live vicariously through you. And I love that you're just bringing the awareness to men's mental health. And just know it's okay to talk to somebody. It is good. So please reach out if you need help. It's not a weakness. It's actually just being very strong for yourself.
Yeah, absolutely.
And thank you for doing this.
Awesome. It was super
Wicked
fun.
awesome.
No, thank you for the opportunity, and thank you everyone who's listening and sharing and talking about my passion and their passion. Spread the word. So thank you.
It's phenomenal, guys. I really hope you enjoyed that. That was a lot of fun for us. I'm sure it was for you too,
Absolutely.
Erica. That was amazing. Tariq Amassyali on the On the Runs podcast. That was wicked awesome. Woo!
Tarek, you dapper gentleman, you. I am so incredibly proud of what you are doing. Doing this whole crazy great world race in a suit to raise awareness for men's mental health.
Not
I think
only
that's so
he's
amazing.
looking so good doing it too.
When I say dapper, I absolutely
Yeah.
mean it. Like,
Right.
he looks fantastic in a suit. He's
I'm
so,
watching
he's very
I'm watching
handsome.
the live stream of the first race in Cape Town, and I'm trying to find him. And then all of a sudden, there he is. He goes front and center.
He's very
And
James Bond. Like,
right.
are you serious?
Everybody behind him, you'll see it in one of the photos. I think it was the photo I posted yesterday, the Tomorrow on the Pod post.
Mm-hmm.
And gets that photo and underneath the arch with everyone behind him. Then the race starts, and I'm like, where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Because last year there was a lot of star power, and we'll get to that because I do believe there is some star power to this race. But last year there was 3 people in this race who were already part of our pod fam.
Mm-hmm. So we were invested. Yeah,
we were so
glued.
invested. So I'm watching him to try to find him at the start of the Cape Town race. I'm like, where is he? Everybody goes. I don't see him. And he just walked up to the start line and he took another photo, or he had like another professional photographer taking a photo. He was in no hurry to start. He was like, I need to get these photos because I'm in this suit for the best reason. And I love the reason. Like, he's not doing a big charity, not trying to raise 10 grand or $100,000. The suit sparks the conversation. People see him in the suit and they're like, why are you running in a suit?
Mm-hmm.
And that sparks the conversation about men's mental health, which I think we should dive into more in 2026.
Absolutely.
I don't feel that we've done a good enough job with that. And now that we're 200 episodes in, like, it doesn't need to be just one thing or the other. I know we typically have done the big breast cancer awareness month, and we're about women's health and the cancer research and all that and helping. Like, that's been amazing. But
I think, like, what should we dive into in 2026? What do people want to hear more of? There's this guy right now running across the country asking everybody, you heard me in the episode, his name is Jason Boyle. He's asking everyone, what does it mean to be a man? And I'm like, all right, we should dive into this. So there is some star power in this race, though. I know you haven't been invested like you were last year.
Well, mostly just because it's been in the middle of the night when they've been running, because the time change
It
is
is
hard.
true.
But I do know,
and I'm up watching it at 1 a.m.
Yeah, I'm in bed. I am solidly in bed. But I do know, so besides Tarek, I do know of her Instagram handle is NC Runner Jackie. So
Yes.
Jackie, I actually had the pleasure of getting to run with her at my first Yeti race in 2023. And so Jackie, she lost her leg and she runs with a blade, so you might have recognized her. She's done all these awesome challenges where she's run like a half marathon every day for different causes, and so she's out there doing, I think she did the marathon on the first day and then maybe did the half marathon in Antarctica.
Well, Antarctica was like -22 at the wind chill.
God,
the
the
wind
wind.
apparently on the backside was insane.
Yeah.
I saw a video of Tarek running and he just had his hands in his pockets the whole time, like with the winter jacket over his suit. He did finish in the suit. But Jackie is the amputee ultra runner.
Yes.
And she's done some.
So she's been on my radar for a while.
She's been on our podcast radar. So Jackie, we would love to have on one day just to talk about everything else she's done. So that's some star power, I feel. There's a few others. There's this one guy, his name is Brent Silky. He's running for Team 30. So he found us last year around this race, and I think this race like hooked him. And he signed up before the end of the race last year. But he's running Team 30 for Freedom, and that is to end sex trafficking. And they've raised over $2.5 million.
Holy shit.
Holy
That's
shit.
incredible.
There's a big Team for 30. And I think that $2.5 million is like in total what Team for 30 has raised. So that's pretty impressive. There's this one other guy. His name is Christian Brown Johnson.
Oh, I'm glad you brought him up because I was also looking at him. So I didn't notice this last year. I didn't think it was an option, but Christian is doing 50Ks. He's doing a 50K on every continent.
Calling it the 57.7.
It's so insane. And also, I don't know what his times have been, but I know like one of them, he's done the 50K in like 4.5 hours.
Yeah.
So it's pretty freaking
He's
fast.
running for the Michael J. Fox Foundation.
That's right.
I don't know what he's raised as of yet, but that's impressive. And if you're looking for good Instagram content, like he's delivering the content. And you know who else is delivering content for this? Like it's pretty epic. And what's cool is Mr. 305 sent us a video that I've seen before. And I'm like, I've seen this video, but we never followed her. So I clicked follow.
Okay.
Her name is Michelle Claire, Khare. So I don't know if I'm saying it right. And she's this YouTube daredevil. And the video is she's on an airplane riding on the outside of it. We're not talking a little airplane. We're not talking like she's strapped to the wing of this little like propeller airplane. This is like Tom Cruise-esque from Mission Impossible.
Okay.
So she's the second person in the world to do this.
Besides Tom Cruise.
Like 170 miles an hour on the side of an airplane.
That's like face flapping fast.
Yes, it is. If you watch like the behind the scenes videos of the Tom Cruise one, they show you like the science and everything to make this possible, right? Because they need to have some type of thing blocking all that wind so that your face doesn't get peeled off, the skin off. So the skin on your face doesn't get peeled off.
God, that sounds awful. But that is cool as shit.
She does some cool stuff. And to promote this run, she was doing this one series where she runs on a treadmill and every question she asks,
she was talking to Glenn Powell.
Yes. How cool is that?
I watched that. You know what? I would love to do that. To do an interview like while on the treadmill, like have a little mic'd up. It could
be a series you do.
I think that is cool. I don't think I have quite the same following she does. I think she's blown me out of the water.
You got to start somewhere 6-star.
You
are 6-star, Eric.
Who would I talk to? Who could I get? Maybe I could get Michelle. Michelle on like get to talk to her about her experience. Yeah. We'll get her to sit down for a little bit. She can relax after doing the 777.
So that's some of the star power I found. Like it's interesting because we only knew one person running this year's race, like knew them well. And that was Tarek, who you just heard from. But what's really cool, I want to tell you about Michelle and Tarek here was if you're watching all the stuff, there's this one clip of Tarek going,
I need to find someone to run with in Antarctica. That's what's going to help me get through.
Absolutely.
And the person he found was Michelle.
Oh,
And
I
they
absolutely love it.
ran Antarctica together because it was brutal. Like last year, they had amazing conditions. It was insane. Like
Mhm.
it's like New York for me. Like I don't think I will ever have running weather like that again in my entire life. Like I hit the pinnacle.
The
And they had
jackpot.
that last year in Antarctica, and this year they had the complete opposite. It just looked the live stream was really tough the first few days. They had some connection issues. And
Oh.
obviously Antarctica was tough too with the internet and everything. So he couldn't
Mhm.
travel far away from the I don't think the weather mattered there. You just can't like walk away from the hotspot they have, whatever. It was
That makes
startling.
sense. Yeah.
It was much better in Perth, and I'm watching in Perth, and I apologize because I don't remember the guy's name. He was an Irish guy, and most of the team is Irish. So I don't know the story why Ben's not there. I wish Ben was there because Ben really did a great job last year. We had him on. We all know the story. But what I do find quite incredible of how small this world is, somebody says to him, "What are you going to do after this? You'll be in America. What are you going to do?" He goes, "Oh, I'm going to go visit New York City. I used to live there. I have some friends there." He goes, "I
Oh.
used to live in Queens, Sunnyside." And I'm like, gotta be kidding me. That's the same neighborhood Hannah lives in.
How random is that?
He could have said anything else in the world. He could have said Queens Blueberry. I would have known what he meant. But when he goes Queens Sunnyside, I was like, are you kidding me?
Hannah's gonna be like, wait, I know where this guy is.
Yeah.
I know where he lives.
Hannah's also gonna be like, no,
My
you're telling
next door
everyone
neighbor.
my neighborhood. Eric, stop this.
You can bleep it out. Bleep,
Yeah.
bleep.
I would not have known that actually like a month ago because I thought she lived in Brooklyn this whole time. Right?
You've been corrected.
I've been corrected. And now I know I'll never forget. Like, it's just like, wow, this is like 1 a.m. last night. I'm watching this on my phone, falling asleep on the couch. And I'm like, Sunnyside.
Yep.
You know what else is cool about the live stream?
Do tell.
Ellen's on it. And Ellen and I were chatting back and forth.
No shit.
And I said, do you miss it? And she goes, I have so much FOMO right now. So
Ellen,
much FOMO.
I'm coming to Minnesota next year. Are you gonna be at Grandma's? That would be really fun.
Let's talk about that actually.
Oh, sure.
We're not going to be running up Mount Washington.
Why is everything has changed dates? I can't do Drummer Hill next year because it's Memorial Day weekend and I have saved that date for other things, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So I can't do that race.
Announcement coming soon.
Sure. I mean, you tell me. That's your thing.
Just be around Boston that weekend.
Yeah. That's a place to be for Memorial Day weekend. But I don't know. Like Mount Washington changed the date. It's usually like it's in like
Father's
the
Day.
teens. Yeah.
It's Father's Day weekend.
So all the dates changed, and now Mount Washington is the same weekend as the Goffstown Gallop on my 40th birthday. And you guys know I cannot miss that. I wouldn't hold it against Eric and friends if they didn't want to come run the Gallop, but I will not miss the Gallop. No, I will not.
Not on your 40th. We already made a reel. It's like, be nice. She has something to say. And we'd already talked about it. We already said we're going to be there
guys.
the 27th of June, your 40th birthday, the
Yeah.
Goffstown Gallop. So it was an easy no-brainer for me. But I really hope it's not always on the Gallop day because you have to run it. We have to do live podcasts from there. We talked to Tom.
I know, and I really do want to run it at least once. I have to do it at least once. But it's weird that it's at the very end of the month. I wonder if they've just had too many bad weather days in the middle of June. Do you think?
2 years ago, last year and a half ago, it was amazing.
Mhm.
I guess it was kind of cold up top, but you're going to get that. I could deal
don't
with
know.
July. Of course, I could understand if they move it back, hoping for warmer weather. Okay, I
don't
get
know.
that. But
Yep.
yeah.
You know what's funny though? I did throw my name in the hat again for Western States, and that falls on the same day. But I am not convinced that I would accept it if I got chosen.
Okay, so Western States is your 40th birthday?
That would fall on my 40th birthday.
So you're saying all of us might be at the Gallop for your birthday.
I don't think
but you won't,
don't.
there's a chance. So you're telling me there's a chance.
It's a very slim chance. But I don't
there's a
think
chance.
I don't think even if I got in, I would be confident enough to run Western
So
States.
why did you do it? Is it because you had to do
the
it to be there
experience.
next year?
Well, in order to claim my qualifier,
Mhm.
so running Yeti this year got me an extra ticket, and I still have the ticket from last year. So now I have 2 tickets
Okay.
that go in.
Yeah.
And in order to like claim it, I had to enter it. But
Well,
if I get
if
chosen, I
you-
lose them. But I don't know.
Well, if you got in, you need to do what Michaela did. There's like a training camp a month ahead, right? So you have nothing. You have nothing else in 2026 you need to prepare for. So like,
Are you
just
kidding me?
You just go. You just go all in. You go all into this. You go to California a month before, get yourself a first class seat, and do the training.
You guys
And
are
then
going
you
to
go
laugh
back
when you
out
hear
there
some later
through Western states.
conversations.
Like you have nothing. You have nothing else next year.
I have
to
nothing.
announce.
I have nothing else, you guys.
Nothing.
Nothing. No, nothing. Fucking Eric. We'll talk about this later. This is still in the
We
DL,
have some
but-
things to announce, like as they're in the
Later.
works and happening. So
Yeah.
just remember, be in Boston the weekend of Memorial Day weekend, and
the Saturday at the very
Yeah.
least, right?
and Erica has some things to announce later too. We'll get to
Sure.
that another time. But yeah, the Great World Race has been. It definitely has a different feel this year. It's very heavy in Americans. I didn't realize this, and I wonder.
I noticed that too.
Yeah, I didn't know if it, and I mean, go USA, but there's 26 men total, and there's 20 of them are Americans.
Wow.
And then there's 14 women, and 12 of them are Americans. So
Oh
you
my
got
gosh.
26 plus 14, math guy, real quick, that's 40. So you got
Mhm.
40. And I think the limit, like they could go up to 45. I don't know. Wait.
I thought it was 60, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I don't
You know what?
They didn't sell
No,
it
I
this
think
year?
there's a large group of half marathoners too.
Oh.
So you got 40 people doing the marathon, and then you have more doing the half. So it's probably 20 people doing the half or so. Because, yeah, you're right. 60 sounds about
Yep.
right. So a lot of Americans go Team USA.
Go Team USA, especially the 50K guy, Christian.
I knew you would
Rooting
love
for you.
him the most. I'm really into Michelle here. I thought Michelle was super cool because of her whole like Daredevil YouTube stuff. I've
That's
been
cool shit.
watching it.
I appreciate that. That's awesome.
And then Jackie, of course, is incredible. But the only other like really neat thing I saw, actually, going back to Brent here.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see what happened on his airplane as he's flying out to Cape Town?
No.
It got delayed because some couple sitting right behind him couldn't find their passport. Now, I don't know how they got on the airplane to begin with.
Uh-huh.
Like, you have to show your passport. So you know the passport is in the airplane. But something happened where they had to show their passport again before they took off, and they couldn't find it. So they made this old couple, they're like in their 70s, get off the airplane and deplane. Well,
Oh
not
my
deplane the whole
God.
plane. They made just them.
Just them,
and-
though. Oh, no.
Dude, and they had the reclining seats. They had those like Delta One seats. Incredible.
Oh,
One
no.
day, I can't wait to sit on one
Ooh.
of those. Maybe on a trip to Sydney or something. But
That would be cool.
they lost their passports. And so he's making a story about it, how he feels so bad. He's very good on social media. He feels so bad. And the flight attendant is like digging through this seat and finds it while he's doing the story. And it's like, I got it. And they run out of the airplane. They tracked down this couple. They delayed it longer and they got them back on the airplane.
Oh, my
It
gosh.
made national news. Not only that, the picture they posted was the picture Brent took, like a selfie with them.
Oh my gosh, that's such a crazy story. And not only that, I know that Tarek has himself a little Code Brown story about when he arrived in Cape Town.
Oh, yes.
Do you remember
We
that?
can share that. We can share that, right?
I mean,
his-
it's either that or he comes back on and talks about it.
Well, I want him back on too, but his he had like a couple bags. One didn't arrive, and it was the one bag with all his running gear.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like 12 hours before the first race. I guess he got kind of lucky because they started in Cape Town, but yeah, he got his stuff just in the nick of time.
Thank
So-
God. They like hand delivered it to his hotel and he's like, it's here. The bag is here.
Yeah.
I was on like pins and needles for him.
Yeah, so if you've been paying attention or if you have not been paying attention, it's Tuesday, so they're about to do their fourth or their fifth marathon.
Fifth?
And then they go to South America and then North America, and they end in Miami, and that will be probably on Thursday or Friday. So
Mhm.
it's been, yeah, the time zone thing is tough to pay attention.
I also wonder why they do it on Twitch and they don't like live stream it to Facebook or YouTube, but they live stream it on Twitch. So, besides that, I miss Ben.
I miss
Ben
Ben.
was great. So I don't know what happened.
Petition
but
to get Ben next year.
Ben, where are you? Baby, come back.
Na, 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 na. That was a nice like interlude for the listeners. Only the hardcore listeners are even still listening anyway, so.
That's it for our Great World Race content, guys. I know last year we oversaturated you a little bit. So, we'd love to have Tarek back on, and we'd love to have some of these people on, Jackie especially, right? But we want to hear the whole story. So
absolutely.
That's incredible. What else you got going on? Anything fun? Did you, I'm looking at the show notes.
Well,
nothing.
Yeah, I did nothing. I do know that this weekend on Saturday is the Will Run For virtually live race. So I did sign up. I have a bib. And hopefully if whoever's around on Saturday, I think Tara's going to do a couple miles with me. If you are around, you are welcome to come do some
I'm
miles.
Try to get it in.
Yeah.
It's Erin's birthday as well.
Exactly.
Remember that. It's her birthday.
Yep.
So
yep.
I think she'd be 44.
So it's raising money for United for Her, the cancer charity. So if you guys are looking to be charitable this coming weekend, just go ahead and send a donation their way, and
they do
run for Erin.
Yeah, and they do. I think they'll do it, but they usually live stream the whole thing. Like everyone jumps on a Zoom call.
Yeah. I think it's just a start. I don't know if it's the whole thing, but you can hop on after too and kind of celebrate a little bit. So I love what they do. I think that's
know what we do have to talk about? We forgot to talk about it.
What?
But the whole experience recording in person with Tarek.
That was
we forgot
so
to actually
much fun.
Tell that story.
How did we forget?
Let's end on that.
Sure.
So if we go back a couple months, we're talking to him and he really wants to do this in person. And I'm so in on this, right? And you're like, I'm like, Erica, can we do this at your house? And you're like, no.
My house is so not clean enough for that.
You're like, maybe, but like you only want to open the door to friends who know you. I totally
who won't
get
judge
that.
me and my dirty floors with cat hair everywhere. Yeah,
and it gives me the idea of like, let's go find somewhere else. Let's find a studio, right? So we think we're going to get to do this with Justin at Justin's place. He has a studio. He has cool backdrops and everything.
Yeah,
we're trying to plan a time to do this, and this all kind of just like. Stopped. The communication stopped because you were Chicago, I was New York. Everyone was busy.
People were busy.
And then within like a week, it's like, do we still want to do this? We got this one day free. We can do it, right?
Yeah.
And so we connect with Justin, and guess what he's doing? He's living in a car, driving around the country, writing a book. He's not available to let us into his place. So we got to find something. And Tarek's staying at this hotel in the Tuscan Village in Salem, New Hampshire. I'm like, that sounds like a perfect place. Let's do it. So we meet him.
Well, hold on. He got his plane delayed.
Oh, yeah.
Because of all the government shutdown was still going on at the time. So we were supposed to go on our Monday night. That's our usual recording day. And he wasn't going to land until 10 p.m. So we're like, well, that's out. And so we're like, can we do something on the following morning, like just before, because he's going to have to leave. He's going to have to hop on a plane, go to, I think he said Atlanta.
Right.
And then fly to Cape Town. So we did make that work. We on Veterans Day morning, we met up.
And so we show up to his hotel. It's snowing, like snow flurries. Tuscan Village, you've never been there. They're putting up the Christmas tree and everything. It's really nice, right?
Mm-hmm.
This
Beautiful.
hotel, by the way, is like top-notch Marriott level, right? And we find the events person. We're like, hey, we need a room. We can take any room. We don't need a big room. She goes, I have nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So Tarek's just like, well, let's do it right here in the lobby. They have all these fancy tables. It'll be cool with the ambiance and everything. And I'm like, I'm down for that. I just can't be yelling, our next guest on the pod. And then all of a sudden, the girl, her name is Jo, actually. The girl's name was Jo. She comes over as I'm setting up on the table. She might have looked at me and be like, okay, no, I don't want you doing this. She goes, I got a room for you. And she brought us to a room, and the room was pretty sick. We just got to work on our angles. If you watch the YouTube video, you see nothing but the back of my head for most of it.
Oh, well, it was still worth it. It was intimate, and we really got to know Tarek and hear his whole deal, and it was awesome.
Incredible. We do need our own studio because if people are going to start flying to record
I know,
on the
I
podcast.
agree.
Because in 2 weeks from now, somebody else is going to be on the podcast who flew here to record.
Wait, he has me stumped. He usually does, by the way, you guys. Wait, who are we?
We already recorded with him.
Who flew here already?
He flew here from Washington.
Oh, duh. Okay, sorry. You can call me out on that
for
one.
the podcast, and he did a race at the same time. But he flew
I know
here for the podcast.
exactly who you're talking about
Yes.
now. We'll just call that my ultra brain because this was a day after an ultra. So, but anyways, I love doing in-person recordings.
Yeah.
I think they are just so much more special, and you just get all the feeling out of it. Like it's cool talking via, like, you can talk to anybody in the world through Riverside, but just getting the chance to sit down with somebody, it's just so much more special.
we've talked to people in New Zealand, and now they're flying to us. So I love it.
Got a point.
Well, and let us, because right now we know the diehards are listening. We got Mr. 305. We got Jay. We got some cool people, our diehards. Let us know what you want more in 2026. Do you want these lives? Do you like it? Do you like the live shows from the Millennium Races we've been doing? And I need a new question for 2026. So if you have any ideas, let me know.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like you need to put up a poll. Put up a poll.
Now just shoot me a DM because I got a couple, and I'll debrief with some of our. That Ali G show had a hot take the other day. It was really good.
I saw that.
And that reel that was posted on Monday Night Media, by the way, blew up as far as like the comments and the debate.
Mm-hmm.
So
it is a hot topic. Uh-huh.
Yeah, it was a hot take. So
yeah.
But yeah, let me know what you guys want in 2026 because 2026, it's going to be a big year. We got some big goals. We've built the foundation. We got the identity. We're about to hit 200 episodes.
Dang.
I've thrown out a few big shots out there. I've asked 2-3 big people. Haven't heard back yet. Fingers crossed. But we got some big goals for 2026, Erica. We need to make those happen.
Yeah, and we can't do it without you guys. Just help us grow. Just like the post, follow us, share. We love that.
The sharing is huge.
If you really love us, join our Patreon. Just anything you can do to get us out there and help us spread the word.
Yeah, the sharing's huge. Lately, we've had a few people sharing. Yuki's sharing a lot. Like, the sharing is huge. Getting the word out there, getting the clips. So,
we appreciate it so much.
Yeah, it's going to be a kick-ass year in 2026. But 2 more episodes, plus a Christmas special, plus a lot of fun. What a year. Erica, take us home.
Thank you guys so much for listening. We love you.
Don't fear the code brown.
And don't forget to stretch. Yeah. But still, I get what you mean. It's been a while. I get what you mean. It's been a while. We haven't really gotten oh my God.
Figure it out, Erica.